And welcome to Punch Drunk Sports. Here we are again, back in the saddle with a bunch of old friends here, showing up late as fuck. Who's on time again? Fight Nanny.
Sam Tripoli, always on time. Every week, every episode.
I hope you raise your kid better than you raise this podcast.
Wait, I was texting on the way. I texted him I left earlier than I've ever left. So happy. It was like, I'm going to blow everyone's mind. And then Waze told me to take the 5. And the 5 clearly has like signs everywhere.
Okay.
Wait,
it's true.
But listen, that say construction 5 is closed. And it's like, how did Waze not get that memo?
Is that a ghost talking? Because we told you were dead.
Yeah,
You've
I
been
know.
dead for a month. So
Dude,
how are you alive?
You want my theory? Waze is working with big oil to get people to drive around
No.
and spend more gas.
You want my
Makes
theory?
total sense.
Waze rapes children.
Well, you always got to take it there.
Jason,
on
where are
it.
you going to be? Where are you going to be?
Oh, we're gonna do my dates first?
Yeah.
Let's go to the joke dates first. I will be at Queef Latifah's Comedy Castle in Des Moines, Iowa, the 29th to the 35th. I'm at Flat Earth Cafe telling lies to gullible idiots tomorrow to yesterday. That doesn't make sense, but it doesn't matter to people that stupid. I'm at the big lesbian festival, Cunt Goose, and those twats ain't playing. Louis C.K. is headlining it, so bring tomatoes and your Twitter. And I'm also at the Comedy Store this week, and that's it. Oh, I'm at my friend Dave's house, too.
Good old Dave. That's a great gig. This weekend, I am at I'm at the House of Comedy in Minneapolis at the Mall
Bronson's?
of America. Yep.
Nice.
I'm there this weekend. The following weekend, I am at the Edmonton Comic Strip. And then what else we have? Next Tuesday is Comedy Chaos. Joe Rogan, Jerry D, and a couple other people are in the show. So lineups will be out today. We'll see how it goes. It is getting crazy in that main room now. Everybody's doing way too many shows.
Everyone's doing double shows now.
Yeah. Hello?
Why
What
are we
is
hearing
that?
2 Sams?
I can hear myself. Why is
hear
it playing
myself.
in real time, too?
It's amazing.
It's not playing in real time. It's a delay.
Yeah, delayed real time.
We are in real time.
We are. Are we?
Well, clearly we are.
It's good to have the
Fight
whole
a
crew.
tiger? What
That's
happened
what
to
I
you?
was just looking at, like, what the fuck happened?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I did. Guys, welcome back. We have
This
the whole
isn't the
crew.
first time he's been covered in scratches.
Is that true?
Yeah, I scratched myself hard pretty bad.
No shit. I mean, that looks like you could get sepsis.
I'm a
from
cutter, dude. I cut myself. This is my new
obviously.
thing.
I mean, your entire arm looks like.
Yeah, I cut myself. You shake. It's all fucking good. Let's go on. Next thing. So, what did you guys think about the fucking football game?
Which one?
Which one?
The ones this weekend.
Well, you said the football.
The
game.
football. Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm talking Rams versus Saints. Everybody's talking about it. Was it a weird?
but Chiefs too. There were just as many bad calls in the Chiefs game. Just as many.
I don't know if there was as bad a call as the bad call. In the
What
Saints
about
game,
that
but-
hands to the face?
Yeah.
That was not even close. And speaking of the Chiefs, that was would have been 3rd and 9, but instead 15 yards, and they scored the game-winning touchdown on that same drive.
Yeah.
That was as much as a game-changing call as the no call was on pass interference. That non-pass interference call was worse than the tuck rule call.
They've been calling that shit all year, though. The kind of you brush a guy's helmet and you get hands to the face. But
I still didn't see where he even brushed his helmet.
I think on the return he just grazed it just a little bit. But they shouldn't call
Is
it.
this fucking
No, he didn't.
football?
No, he didn't. I
Are we
mean, maybe
playing football?
Like I think
his
he-
elbow might have hit the side of his face mask. Maybe.
I can't believe we're
I mean,
talking
look it
about
up. We'll
football
see.
like this. Did he patty cakes him? Because they've been calling patty cakes all year in the NFL.
That's why I think that call is not as bad as the call in the Rams game.
I mean,
because
clearly-
if they've been calling it all year, they gotta call it when the
Let's
guy
be
takes
honest.
a guy's fucking head off. You know, at the most important
Let's
point
be
of the game.
honest. And I do a conspiracy sports podcast, so you guys will get this. But aside from the Clintons being involved, let's be honest. There's two things the NFL.
on.
There's two
I'm
things the
listening.
NFL wants.
Yes.
You're literally looking at your phone while you
I'm
say you're
writing
listening.
down what you're saying.
No, you're not. You're literally not. I think you're making a flyer for your 9 other podcasts. But
There's a pube on the surface.
Why is it gotta be a pube, dude? Why can't it just be a
Look at
regular
that.
hair?
Look at that.
Come on, man. Stop it. I'm doing a podcast. I'm rocking right now.
Jeff says the same thing because he's hairy too, and I agree. It's not pubes. They're just
that was
hairy.
a
Just
pube.
look,
Yeah.
be nice to them. They have hair.
Yeah, we're men. We're furry. We must hunt in the forest.
Ryan always says the same thing. He's like, "Oh, I hate going to your house. There's pubes all." This is before he lived with me, and I'm like crazy, but he's like, "It's not pubes, dude. Like I'm hairy.
Yeah.
Like I shed."
I like because like some hairs right there and some hairs right there. They're treated too. It's like field slave, house slave. It makes no sense. Go on.
You had me with slave.
Go
So
on.
no, I'm just saying the NFL. There's two things the NFL. There's one thing they wanted and there's one thing they didn't want, and both happen. They don't want the Saints playing in Atlanta, their biggest enemy, in a city with a lot of violence. How much crime would there have been had the Saints got to play essentially a home game in their rival stadium? That's like Oakland. That's like the Super Bowl being, let's say, 10 years ago when Oakland had a city and so did the Chargers.
Yeah,
And let's say the Super Bowl's in San Diego.
it was,
You think they want Oakland?
but they did go.
But do you think they wanted that?
It was either. I mean,
Crime, like, my point is this. The Saints know that locker room. The Saints have an obvious advantage. They go, oh, yeah, give us a visitor locker room. We play there every year. We know, like, we all have our favorite fucking hangers. They have an obvious advantage, the Saints playing in Atlanta. And the crime would have been through the roof.
I disagree with that.
And the flip side of that, what if I said this? Hillary Clinton is a Saints fan. Now what's up? Now what's up, bro?
It makes more
Now
sense.
what's up?
No, wow.
That I think here's the thing.
You think they don't want Los Angeles in the fucking Super Bowl?
That's more than the fucking crime thing in Atlanta. Way more. We've seen
this play.
rival teams play in rival stadiums.
Now
in
let me
Super
see
Bowl.
it.
It's
Like,
gonna- it's
yeah,
gonna-
okay,
it's
it's coming.
gonna
I'm gonna see this because this is the replay. If people that are just listening to audio, we're looking at the replay of this illegal fucking hands to the helmet where they clearly rocked Tom Brady right in the face. He got clocked right in the face,
They,
didn't he?
they
Everybody?
must have, right? Yeah.
Oh, of course. I mean, he's lucky to have his head still on because he got hit so hard in the face. And here it comes where he got hit in the head. Wow.
Oh my God! I mean, like every time I see that, drives me nuts.
He did touch him a little bit, though.
Why?
Oh
Right
my
there,
God!
right
No,
there.
he didn't.
Yeah, right there.
Fuck
Yeah, suck
outta
my
there.
dick. That matters.
That's-
No,
Here
I
it is.
don't-
Here
I
it
don't
is.
think
Here it is. Here it
matters.
is.
See, he touched him a little bit there. And then he touched him there.
You're right. Is this
No, I agree. It's a bad call. No, I agree. It's a bad call, but he did touch him. He did touch him.
You're so right, dude. That's so gay, dude.
This is
What's
so dumb.
happening?
I'm so glad I can't watch this game.
To be clear, I'm not defending the
You
call.
are defending.
No, I'm not.
You
No,
literally
no.
are
All I said
defending.
was he barely touched it, which you would agree he barely touched it.
Let me see it again. I'll see it again.
You
I
just- you
still
just said he
don't
barely
see.
touched it.
No, I don't. I actually don't. I actually don't.
Because look, when he swipes
yeah,
it,
come
his
here, I'm
his
sorry,
pulls his
guys,
head
be
down a little
quiet.
bit, and then when he comes back, his forearm rubs against the side of it. Now, I'm not defending it
No,
though.
it's coming
You're
again.
making me defend it.
Hey,
No, you're not defending it. I don't
Bad
think you're
call.
defending it.
Make
Bad
the
call.
Is he defending it?
It's a bad call.
Make
It's
the
shit.
call.
They should take Clete Blakeman out and rape him.
Here it is. Here it comes again.
I don't give a shit.
Oh my God! Maybe on the bounce back up after
watch
it bounces
the
off
other
his
angle.
shoulder pad.
Watch this. Well,
This
not.
is the angle.
See, he swiped it a little bit there.
Oh God!
I'm so glad I
It's
can't
a bad
watch
call
the
though.
Super
Right.
Here's
Watch
the best
his
angle.
face. Watch his face. See, he swiped it there. The
Oh
helmet
my
got pulled down.
God.
The helmet got pulled down a little bit.
No, it don't.
It did. It did.
The helmet got pulled down a little bit.
I'm not defending it.
You literally are
No,
defending
I'm
it.
just saying
You're
he
the
touched it.
only one making it. You're not
No,
joining
no,
us
no,
in
no,
the
no,
fucking, oh my God, fucking
It's
parade
bad.
we're doing
It's
right
bad.
now.
Because I've already watched it.
It's a game changer.
Yeah.
I'm not a good
That's
actor.
a horrible call.
And the
Bad
other one
call.
was just
Terrible call.
not a call.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, well, how could, they can't review it.
Now, this
no
to
one,
me
no
is
one even made the
unbelievable.
call.
It's so ridiculous.
This
No
to
one
me
made
is
the
unbelievable.
call.
And the
This
guy
is
just says
so
he didn't see it,
ridiculous.
right? That's what his excuse. The ref says he didn't see it.
You see
And the
this
Saints
photo?
Yeah, what?
You see this one?
Oh, where they break down? That is, the internet is undefeated, dude.
I mean, that is like pass interference right
That
there.
is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean,
that's
that's
the
like, I mean, there's 3 calls they could have made on that Saints play: helmet to helmet, holding, pass interference, and 4 calls, and not a single one. Wonder why?
Because they
Wonder
want the
why.
Ram. Listen, here's the whole thing. I don't think they go.
Do you blame the Clintons for this?
Yeah, one more, 3 times a charm. I don't blame the. Here's what I don't think they go in going, okay, we're gonna rig this. What they do is like, do they have a moment that they could like stop momentum one way or the other? I think they did that. You know, and then did you see where they broke down where that ref played for the Rams before? He used to be a Ram.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'll show
Well,
you.
I know
Here it
all
is.
3 refs were
mother.
from Los Angeles. People keep making a thing about that. That doesn't make a difference.
And then there was a guy who
That
was
doesn't
supposed to be
make
the
a difference.
head judge. And every time the head judge has ref the game for the Rams, they've lost. And it's the first time, and he was pulled from the game.
The funniest thing was Todd Gurley changing jerseys with that ref.
Was that real?
That was
No,
real.
no,
No,
it's
that
not
was
real. 'Cause if you
Photoshop.
look at the referee, he's
Photoshop.
wearing Saints pants. He's got Saints football pants on,
Yeah, it's a
like gold
it's-
pants.
And then that
I mean,
one,
look at that,
who's
look
the
at that.
old
Watch
sports?
that again. Look at that. Tell me that's not pass interference. He didn't touch him before the ball was there.
That
I
is-
mean,
After what they've called this year, too, dude.
dude,
They've called
all right,
so much flimsy
His head
stuff.
wasn't turned around. He broke every rule
He face guarded.
by a lot.
Yeah.
His head wasn't turned around. He wasn't looking
there
at the ball.
early.
He wasn't making a football move towards the ball. Every single thing he did was wrong there, except for a play for the Rams. That's the only thing he did right.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he did
And
right.
I think the official excuse was that he didn't see it. I think that's what he told.
He didn't see what?
He didn't see the play. The ref didn't see the play. That's what he said.
Oh, there's
after
a
the game.
picture of him staring right at it.
Yeah, that's what he told Peyton, I think, that was like, I didn't catch it.
Here, I'll show you, dude.
Let me see.
It
I
is
want to
nuts.
confirm that. But.
It is nuts.
I'd have to. Is it video or is it a photo? I don't trust photos.
Okay, well, this one's a hard one. Not
Yeah,
the,
here he is.
not the
NFL head
trust.
referee Bill Vinovich
Right
said
there.
he didn't see controversial.
I mean, no cock bombs.
Of course.
I can't believe it's 2019. I still got to say that.
Peyton, Sean Payton. Peyton is the funnier thing in that photo.
Oh, you know what? This is actually this is the head of referees saying they send him out to talk to the press pool, and he says after the game, I personally have not seen the play. Can you believe that? After all this
Yeah,
shit about
wait, right after the
Well,
game or like
yeah.
a day later?
Let's see, hold on.
Because I guarantee you, by the time he got to his car, look at this. None of us are the head referee of that game.
I'm the head nigga in charge.
How many times, how many texts or tweets did you get on that play just being a nobody with nothing involved?
Hey, I'm a
10,
somebody.
12? 10, 12?
Yeah, 12.
The head referee for that game
Yeah.
is like, I didn't see it right after the game. Look at your phone. Everybody you know sent you a "what the fuck's wrong with you" text,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah.
Probably. I would imagine.
I mean, they fired a ref this year for being so bad.
Well, they should fire about 4 of them for this weekend.
They're going to, dude. They're going to get. And, dude, I loved listening to.
The NFL got exactly what they wanted. Tom Brady versus Hollywood.
I can't
the
believe they
the
didn't
goat,
want Patrick.
The GOAT of postseason. No, you know why they don't? Because they got him for the next fucking 12 years. You got Tom Brady at the end. It's like Jordan on his last 2 years. You don't think the NBA didn't want Jordan in the fucking postseason and the finals the last 2 years of his career? No matter how great young Kobe and young Shaq were. No matter how, they go, we're going to ride them for the next decade. We got to milk this cow and get every last drop.
See his pants.
And
here.
that's Brady.
He's got Saints pants on.
Somebody, who's the old guy Who's
good,
the old
good,
guy?
good.
Mike and the Mad Dog. Mike,
Good
what's
catch.
his name? He did a whole fucking thing on this going off about Gurley doing that. He didn't
Also, his hands are black.
yeah, good point. Yeah.
And he's got a fucking
Yeah.
wristbands
that is
on,
so funny, dude.
and he's got Saints pants on. Like that's clearly photoshopped. And
The
he's
internet
also
is undefeated.
and he's
dude.
also still wearing the ref jersey that he gave to the guy. Like he's still wearing the same shirt.
That is the best.
Like it's clearly fake. Everything
Yeah,
about
good
that's
point.
fake, and
That's a good point.
everybody's gone nuts. So many people are like, Todd Gurley has such a good sense of humor for doing that. It's like he didn't do that.
Yeah.
Some dork did that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So the Super Bowl's coming. It's Patriots versus Rams, and you got to get in on that action. Get in that action on BetDSI. BetDSI for all your bet needs.
This is my favorite time to go to BetDSI, which is prop bets for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You can bet on the coin toss. You can bet on every single prop bet, and they are great at having prop bets at BetDSI. Next week, we'll talk about some more of the ones they have as they come up.
Yeah.
But they are great at prop bets. You literally could take the free $25 that we give you if you use the code PUNCH25. you get 25 free bucks. Throw all of it on the Super Bowl. Do 5 prop bets. Parlay them. Go heads and tails. Go who's going to fucking score first. How many fucking
National
rushing
anthem
touchdowns
length.
will it be?
That's
How
my
long
favorite.
will the national anthem
Yeah.
be?
I always scout that out.
Who's
watch
singing
all
it?
the videos. Oh,
Who's singing it? Let's
see.
look that up because...
Aretha Franklin for $25.
Well, I guarantee you that's going to be short. I'll
20?
take the under with her dead fucking ass.
Hey,
Fuck her. And again, fuck you, Jesus.
Gladys Knight.
Jesus, man. What is wrong
Gladys Knight?
with you?
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight? Oh, that could be long. Gladys Knight could do a 9-minute national anthem before it even starts. It's just her farting in a diaper because she's old. Fuck Gladys Knight.
What is wrong with you?
Everything.
Seriously, what is wrong with you?
What are you looking up?
I'm trying
Prop
to see
bets?
what the read is right now.
He's writing down what you're saying.
If I
He's
printed these
established
out,
that.
because usually when you're like, oh, I'm looking at the ad and stuff. If I print these out ahead of time, can you not have a laptop and a phone?
No.
Would that-
No, that
Bet
wasn't...
DSI for all your bet needs.
Just
Go
no.
there. Use the promo code PUNCH25. Get that $25, but in cash.
Was that the code? That's what you had to
No,
read?
that's for
what you wanted to say.
SeatGeek. I had to because the offers changed.
But, oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you. Someone's got to be business.
Someone would think you might have done that before we were live.
Yeah.
While
I'm
you
sure
were
Or
here.
email it,
Well,
or send it to everybody else on the show.
I was too
fair
busy
point.
yelling about you guys not being here. So yeah, man, go make bets on that. We've decided not to do a Super Bowl show. Sorry, guys. No, I'm not gonna be here. Tebow's
Nobody
gonna
will be here.
Nobody will be here. So that has been.
Where are you guys
postponed.
going?
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere. That's why I want to know where you're going to be.
I will be at my good friend Sarah Tiana's.
What's your
Wait,
address?
so I'm confused.
1556 Gumption Boulevard in El Segundo, California. 1556 Gumption Boulevard. That's Sarah Tiana's home address.
What does a game
Show
on
up,
a Sunday have to do
stalk
with
her.
this show?
Somebody saw her fucking head off. What's that?
What is
what
wrong
does a
with
game
you?
on a Sunday have to
Who
do
said
with
give
this
out her
show?
address? You. That gave me an idea. How about we fucking...
You have like a certain quota you have to hit. Like, how many people can I offend? I have to hit all these 15 things.
Oh, wait till I get to my baby fucking take later.
Wait, seriously, guys, the week of the podcast, of Super Bowl, there's no podcast?
No, we're doing a podcast.
No, just a party.
No.
He's talking about a party.
He,
Oh, you mean no one's coming to your house to watch?
No.
No,
Okay, since absentee mom coming back in our life.
we were going to do
Okay.
a show
Yeah,
at
this
Sycamore Tavern, but nobody would be there but me. But everybody was going to make money on it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, why is everybody gets paid, but I'm just be the guy that has to sit there from 3 to 10 o'clock at night?
twisting your
Got
arm. Twisting your arm.
No, literally twisting my arm.
Yeah.
Like, go instead of do what you want to do, go to Sycamore Tavern from 3 o'clock till 10 p.m. None of your friends will be
sorry.
there.
I
You
thought
wouldn't be
you were
there.
in your late 40s
You
and
wouldn't
wanted
be
to
there.
make money.
You wouldn't be there.
Yeah. Oh, if I
Nobody would be
wasn't
there.
working, I'd been there.
But no, but you're not.
yeah.
Everybody else, but so no one's gonna be there.
Right.
But me. So
Right.
like, why would we do that?
I'm glad I asked.
Because it's money.
Yeah, but it's like
It's money.
How much?
You're in your late
how about
40s.
just
You
I
need
go?
money.
I'll make $200.
Yeah. No.
And-
no,
and-
it wouldn't have been $200. It would have been sponsorship cash, which would be more money.
Sam, I'll go. Just me by myself. I'll talk to everybody about football.
Unbelievable, dude.
Not
We're
unbelievable.
grown-ups.
Not unbelievable.
Yeah.
No.
Unbelievable.
No.
To
If
be
we
fair-
could do that and make more money doing
Yeah.
something that people would be at.
Yeah.
That was my
people
argument.
would go.
That was my argument. That was my argument.
You guys, people
I would
do have
literally
plans
do a
already.
show. If someone goes, hey, here's a couple grand. You're going to do a show for 2 people. I would go do the show.
Oh, I'm getting $2,000 for 2 people.
It
I'll do
could
it.
have been,
I'll do
yeah.
it. I'll do
Nah,
it.
It's done. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
done.
I didn't know it was
What, am I gonna
$2,000
get
for 2 people.
sponsorship for $1?
I didn't know it was $2,000 for
Here's
2
a
people.
hamburger. It's brought to you by Bet DSI, Jason. Go eat it while you sleep on your leaves. Are you fucking serious, dude?
No,
They're making
I didn't know it was
hamburgers
$2,000 for 2 people. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it could have been that for sure, dude.
Oh, I didn't know. I take it back.
Yeah.
If I was gonna make $2,000, and you didn't tell me I was making
Unfucking
$2,000.
believable,
You
man.
didn't tell me I was making $2,000. You didn't tell me that.
Go on.
Yeah, I'll host the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'll-
Anybody would.
I'll
Anybody
be
would.
there.
Anybody would. Anybody would.
It's too late. It's too late.
Oh wow.
Unbelievable, dude.
We all would have made $2,000 each.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They're shelling out, baby. Wow.
Unbelievable. Anyways, so go to Bet DSI, use the promo code PUNCH25.
Punch 25, and guys, they'll also up to $500, double whatever you put in. And I'm telling you, I'm not fucking around. Now is the time to get in action on that.
I made
Super
some money this
Bowl
week. Manny
is-
Pacquiao, baby.
Did you?
Knocked the fuck out of Adrian Broner. Hey, did you see he's got a detached retina possibly? Manny Pacquiao, his career might be over.
Oh,
Yeah.
His career is kind of already over.
No, he looked pretty good though, dude.
He did look good, but he's long in the tooth, as they say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what does
He's
he have?
40.
Four
He's
more.
40.
What does he have? 4 or 5 more fights max?
40 years old.
Well, hey, dude,
Four.
for the amount of money he makes, he's making more than $2,000 for two people. I'll tell
I
you
hate
that right now.
Yeah.
I hate Adrian
If I was Manny
Broner.
Pacquiao, I would go to fucking Sycamore Tavern and watch the Super Bowl with no one you know for 9 hours. None of your friends there. No Sam. No Nanny. No nobody.
Nanny would be
I
there.
would have been there. No one.
No, you wouldn't.
Chad
didn't
Zumock
know.
You have a
would have
child.
been there.
What else would
You don't
I
even come to this.
I didn't come. I was dying last week.
You get paid
I
to
was
be
de-
here and you don't come
I
here.
was devastated. I love doing Comedy Chaos, and I was like, "This is like the
You make
only
$2
time
grand an
I go
episode.
out." And I was like, "This is the one day I have to
Oh
get
my
sick."
God! Did you guys hear how much money fucking your mom's house got for their studio from McDonald's?
No, what?
What? McDonald's?
Wait, what is McDonald's doing there?
They sponsored the studio.
Whoa.
What number do you think?
McDonald's?
$2 grand.
Okay,
That's the most
$2
amount of
grand?
money
What do
I've
you
ever
think?
heard.
What do you think?
Oh, dude, I couldn't.
There's
even
no
begin
way
to
there's
imagine.
more
I'm
money than
so-
$2 grand.
Out.
I'm
Throw a
so
number
bad
out.
at
I don't know, 50.
50 what?
Dollars.
Thousand.
Grand.
No,
What do you
50,000.
think?
$300 million.
Okay, what do you think?
1 million.
2.5 million.
Fuck your life. What?
$2.5 million.
No!
Yeah, Tom was talking
Sorry.
about it on the podcast about the negotiation.
No,
So-
this is like the rental car. Remember when he rented that Ferrari or whatever and made everybody think he just bought a Ferrari? You sure this is not like a...
I think it's real.
Can they buy a house now? Because they rent.
They
or a
own a house.
Lamborghini?
No, they rent. Because Tom wants a huge, flashy house, and Christina thinks it's dumb.
Why would McDonald's...
They don't own that house?
No.
Dude, they make so much money
That's
they
why
can own a house
it's
that's
re-
inside a house.
It's really dumb. I know. It's dumb. Tom's like that. He likes to like rent things. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's weird because housing is like the one thing you do want to buy because it increases in value.
Right. Yeah, you'd literally
I can
just
understand
waste
not wanting to buy
money
a,
on rent.
a car,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
not to buy a house. I'd be owning just blocks.
That's insane. They just get like money after money.
Well,
after
dude,
money.
it's such a great show, and they're so smart
Yeah.
the way they work.
I can't. McDonald's, really? That
So
seems like a
here's the
risk. for
story.
them.
Here's the story.
Okay,
So
thank you.
McDonald's
Tell me
comes
the story,
and it's
please.
like
what an asshole.
you're 100. We'll give you 100
Listen,
grand.
listen.
We'll give you 100 grand. We'll give you 100 grand for the show to build your studio. And Tom's like,
I wouldn't
nah.
take it.
They're like,
Yeah.
Tom's like, nah. He's like, okay, we'll give you 250,000.
They just
He's
want to
like,
be a permanent sponsor?
No,
Is
we
that
don't
what
want
it
to
is?
do it. McDonald's goes, okay, fuck this. $2.5 million. And he's like, okay. So now all they got to do is have McDonald's product, and they can shit on them. They can shit
This
on
is
'em.
why I don't. This is it.
What?
This doesn't seem.
You don't think it's real?
I don't think it's real.
I think it's real.
I love when
dude.
Aaron chimes in. He's
I
like,
think it's
"Excuse me, I have a
100%
word."
real.
You know what they do on their show, right?
Yeah,
They
I mean,
talk about shitting
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
no.
I
There's
think
no way
it is,
McDonald's
dude.
wants
One
to
thing,
be-
isn't it not smart to talk about how much money you're getting?
I'd like to vision board our show and go like,
Why
I'd like
don't
to
we
thank
do a
our
vision
new
board?
sponsor.
We
Let's
should.
thank our new sponsor, Burger King, which is way better than that shithouse McDonald's. Burger
What are you
King,
willing to give us?
new sponsor of Punch Drunk in 2019. Burger King for all your burger needs.
Can we hang a really depressing vision board in here? It's like
Oh,
the
that'd
one
be
show,
great.
the one show that just
It's a
wants
bag
to
of
make
leaves.
it.
It's a bag of leaves. It's a Super Bowl party with nobody at it, and like me, and it's a picture of me minus $2,000, which is the most I ever would have made on this show in my life.
your balls with the taser, just Sam, just
Yeah,
tasing the
yeah,
shit out of your
uh-huh.
nose.
Oh, yeah. We got to get back to that, dude.
Let's taser me. I swear to God,
Okay.
I am willing to kill myself on this show live if it will make money for Sam and Fight Nanny.
That's nice.
Not Johnny. You don't get a
Nice.
dollar. You.
You're a
You
real
don't get
friend.
a dollar. No dollars. No dollars.
Can you write that in your will before we do it?
What will?
Somebody just texted
Bad Will
me,
Hunting?
Can I call into the show and talk about how Chad Zumock stole credit cards? Should we give
Wait,
him?
what?
What's the number?
Absolutely, you
What's
can.
the number, dude? Do we got the number? We got to find out.
We can
how
also
Chad
talk
Zumock-
about how Chad Zumock hates black babies.
Just-
Have you heard him talk about that shit live? He will.
Do you
he's
really
done
have
it.
a podcast with Chad?
Yeah, it's called Bye Chad. It's called Bye Chad.
No,
How
And
many
that's
basically-
podcasts do you have?
30.
Basically, what happens is I listen. Chad calls calls me, and
Does he know though you're recording?
I've told him I am recording every call.
So you just release them, and he doesn't even know when
I
they're coming
release
out?
whichever one I want to.
That's like, hilarious.
I record every call, and I decide whether I want to put it out or not.
Hey, Sam.
Yes.
323
323
282
282
7424.
7424.
Literally on the screen in front of you.
It's on the screen. Call in with your story about Chad Zumach stealing credit cards. Okay, look at
I also want to
this.
call. We should also call.
There it is. McDonald's. Can you play that?
She's drinking a shake.
I mean, you can't really play it.
Oh, then why?
That's good. I like that idea for a podcast. We just play other people's podcasts.
Wow, what a great
That's a
We're
great
live.
podcast.
Yeah, and we just play your mom's house, and we show up, go, "Hi guys," and here's a new episode of your mom's house, and then we just bounce.
That's great.
When you see it, if they call.
I think that's great. I love it. Run with it. So why don't we do our Super Bowl picks? No, is that
The spread is like 3.
Yeah.
I think right now it's right around 3 for the
Such
Patriots. For the
disrespect.
Patriots.
Oh no, I thought it was favoring the Rams. I thought the Rams were favored.
No,
Did you
Pats
know
are barely favored, and I think that's like, you know how they say home field advantage is automatic 3 points?
Yeah.
Like if it's an even game,
Yeah.
they make the spread 2.5
Yeah.
just because of the home team.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots are getting that because they've been to the Super Bowl so much. They've been there so much, it's kind of a home game for them, no matter what the stadium.
1.5 point favorites.
And,
okay, there you go.
and it's also that,
And that is strictly because
Let's
they've
face
been
it.
there.
like, outside of Kareem
Well, wait,
and
what?
Kate Quigley, who are the diehard Ram fans we know?
This says
I mean,
Pats
people
over-
are becoming Rams fans, but, like, how many people are going to shell up?
Kreischer's a big Rams fan.
Okay, so that's 3 for sure.
Eleanor.
Eleanor's a
Eleanor
Eleanor's
just
a Eagles
wanted to
fan.
fuck.
Eleanor's an
Kareem-
Eagles fan.
She's
Kareem
equal.
Matthews,
She wears
he's
both
big
Yeah, we already
hats,
said
guys.
that.
Darren Carter.
Darren Carter is? I mean, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Here's a call.
Okay, hello, you're on
This
with
can't
Punch
go
Drunk.
bad.
Oh, is that coffee? Is that coffee? Does somebody have coffee?
Why is he quitting coffee?
We are doing a show and we have a call.
Yes, give it up for Mike keeping promise. Coffee in the
I
studio.
don't know why we're talking,
And
but yeah.
and I just won't fuck it wish list a fucking camper.
Oh,
I
he
go
hung up.
I put camper. I was like, dude, let's see if we're spitballing. Write anything you want. Coffee, camper.
Our vision board will work. You
Yeah.
have to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, can we start clan meetings here?
Jesus.
That's my motherfucking vision board. Let's get some clan meetings. The Ku Klux Klan is supported by Punch Drunk and All Things Comedy.
This is
I'm
why
just
they
gonna
hate
say that.
us.
What kind
I'm
of
just
money?
gonna say
What
that in
kind of
front of
money are
Bernie
they
Window.
bringing?
Are
to
they
the
doing-
table?
$2.5 million.
Okay.
Hey, by the way,
This is
if
why-
the Klan wants to sponsor this podcast for $2.5 million, we're listening.
We'll even take
We'll
tw-
listen.
We'll listen to $20.
Yeah. Imagine if the Klan came and go, listen, we
$20 in free McDonald's.
we
and we're
decided not to spend money on meth this week, and we're gonna take all of our money and sponsor your podcast.
How much is meth, by the way? That's a cheap drug, right?
Yeah, it's like the white version
Then
of
let's
crack.
get meth. Let's get meth as a sponsor.
I
If
would.
they give us $20 a year, I will promote meth.
I will
every
take,
week.
dude. Seriously, I would let
That's $3
cigarettes
each.
sponsor. I mean, like, dude. All
Oh
the
my
stuff
God.
You can't.
I don't think they're allowed to advertise cigarettes.
They can't
They
hear.
are. You see them in magazines, like.
No,
like
but
Oh,
not
really?
like-
Johnny, then watch this. I promote our new sponsor, Marlboro Lights. Marlboro Lights for the smooth taste of cancer. All children should smoke cigarettes.
Jesus Christ.
When's the last time
Boom.
you saw? You can't. They can't do like video.
If we can get
ads,
a
right?
photo of Baby Max,
When's the last
smoking
time you saw a
fucking
video
cigarette,
advertisement
that's
for a
money,
cigarette?
honey? That's literally tens of dollars a decade for you.
Hi, we have somebody calling in again, but let me tell you, if anybody walks in with coffee or talking about sponsorship from the Klan, we're going to talk about that. You're on with Punch Drunk Sports. Hello. Hi,
Hello.
you're on with Punch Drunk. How can I help you?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear us? And no.
I get so annoyed.
Is
with
this
this
the
you
guy?
there?
Is this the guy with the Chad thing?
Are you
you
the
there?
Chad guy?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, you're live.
can you hear us?
I can hear you guys.
Okay.
What was?
So
First off, I want to give a shout out to Sam Tripoli and his podcast.
thank you.
Sam, you told this person to say this.
Dad?
It's Sam.
And,
Sam's like,
Yeah?
what's the woman's name?
What's the woman's name?
What woman?
Fight Nanny?
Johnny Woodard.
Right?
Johnny Woodard.
I just want to give a shout out on her being a mother.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
so nice. This guy's obviously Mexican.
This guy's on.
Oh, this might be the meth guy. You're calling in with the meth sponsorship.
Are you the meth sponsor? Are you the meth dealer with the meth sponsor?
I'd also like to give a shout out to my shout outs. For that, I give myself full credit.
If you fucking pissed him off.
Dude,
This guy's gonna be waiting out
I just
front
love
of
a
the
guy
studio.
just coming out, just giving shout
Hang up
outs.
on this guy before I quit the show.
He hung up.
I'd like to give
Just
myself
nice.
a shout out for my
We,
shout outs.
we never have someone just be nice to
First
us
of all,
all.
I'd
That
like
was
to,
nice.
What was that?
Gave
First
you
of
a
all, I'd
shout
like to
out
give a
for being-
shout out for Sam's phone. And second of all, like, shout out for the shout I just gave. And then, like, bye. Bye, Felicia.
How come everybody sounds like Jason Galern doing a Mexican? Did that guy just sound like Jason Galern doing everybody he ever taught in his school?
Jason Glure just sounds like a white
Galern's
stoner.
impression of
Yeah.
people in his class. Hey, dog, like, when you tell us we got student of the day, we don't get shit for that, dog. Like, we don't get nothing for it, dog. You know what, fucking Jose? You just got student of the day. Tight, I'll take it.
Have you seen Promo Code?
Oh, it's great.
It's great.
Oh, it's great.
I love it.
The only one I haven't listened to is the new one.
I'll listen to it.
The
Dude,
new one,
that
which is
guy
like-
is gold.
Galern's podcast.
Galern's the
Each one's
best.
only 5 minutes.
Oh, nice.
And they're all just like
I need to listen.
about his whatever new dumb sponsor it is. Like fucking, I can't even. I won't even. But listen to the Promo Code podcast, Jason Galern. There's only 5 or 6 episodes, but they're all short as shit.
I hope
Good
it
idea.
makes it to 10.
Yeah.
Can we
Oh,
make it
well,
so
he does a
funny.
new one every week. It's very funny.
The problem is you can never have a real sponsor because people just assume it's fake. You know. At the
Oh
end.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, I swear this one is real.
Like, it's
Please
literally-
use this promo.
No, seriously.
It's literally
Please.
like my Dates Out the Gates was a podcast.
Yeah.
It's like every one of them is fake and every one of them is so fucking stupid. Dude, this episode's brought to you by Shazam's Calzones. Dude, I met this fucking guy Shazam. You know
Dude,
what I mean? Like,
Shazam is coming out as a real movie.
Yeah.
It looks horrible.
of course it's horrible.
It's a remake, right?
Yeah. Oh, by
Yeah.
the way.
The old Shazam, the show was great.
By
This
the
looks
way,
horrible.
I saw.
Kazam is a Shaq movie.
Yeah, but Shazam is a
So it's not a remake.
Aaron always
I
knows
saw
what
Glass.
I'm
there's a
thinking.
TV show about it.
He always
Yeah,
knows
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
a cartoon.
thinking. He's like, she thinks it's the Shaq movie.
'Cause he hates
God
women.
Bless him.
I
no,
saw,
he's like,
Glass.
He's like,
Why do you think he beats his wife?
Glass was horrible. dude.
Really? Did it get like 0.0 like on Rotten Tomatoes?
I didn't see that, but I would give it that. It's
Real-
really bad.
30,
And literally,
35%.
it's impossible for him to fuck that up.
Wait,
Like,
what?
Unbreakable and fucking
M. Night
Split.
Shyamalan made a bad movie?
no
Get
shit,
out of
dude.
town.
No
Get
shit.
out of town.
He
Get right
made
out of
a
town.
really bad
What
one.
happened to that guy?
What,
The
dude,
wheels
no, I-
just
hold-
fell
No,
off.
no, hold on. That one movie, Split, was good. That was a good movie.
yeah.
So was
Yeah.
Unbreakable.
Yeah, Unbreakable was too,
So
but Split
both
was
of
like
these
2 years ago. It
should
was
have
good.
a nice baby because it's the sequel to both of those.
Yeah.
So these two of his decent movies equals a fucking complete shit show.
Yeah, but if we know anything about babies, Candace.
Yes.
Oh, you weren't here last week. We got a new bag of bats.
Oh no. What?
Yep. One of us has to knock up a girl, 2 different girls in 1 week, and not tell them about it.
Not tell the woman?
Just be like, spray it, get
apparently there's rape in the bag of bombs.
I was gonna say, but you would.
No.
We know when you come in. Us.
This
So I
lets
don't
me know
underst-
how bad it is.
I don't
That's exactly what. That's why I'm doing
That
this. Yeah.
picture
Yeah,
lets you know
like-
how bad it is.
like that's-
like Bruce Willis's bad acting comes out in a picture. Look
it's
at that.
worse than that. And Bruce Willis is great in it. All the actors are good in it. But you know the guy that does like all the characters and like because he plays like 19 different people in Split.
Yeah.
So it's like
James McAvoy.
Yeah, they find
Was
out that like
Split good?
Yeah.
Split was good.
Really
He's
good.
really
But
good in that.
he's like 19 split personalities. He has like 19 different personalities, and one of them's a serial killer.
And one's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
But in in this
one of
movie,
them's like a tiger.
they realize in this movie that like if you flash a light at him, like it changes his personality. So it's just the whole movie is like, "Plink, I do declare that it must. Plink, I'm a baby. Plink, oh, I'm a black guy.
And this
Plink,
is bad?
So
oh,
you
from
basically
Boston."
have a remote control.
Dude, it's
You're like, oh, let's
that
watch this.
bad,
Click.
dude.
No, that's boring.
Yep.
Click, that's-
Wait, so what happens
for
when
2 hours.
that makes for like a lame superhero though, right? Because when he's in his beast mode, all you gotta do is what? Take his picture and
That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
that your kryptonite is
Yep.
just the camera.
100%.
Wow.
It's
Bummer.
No
garbage.
Flash. Imagine
garbage.
strobe lighting that guy.
Imagine him in a disco. You didn't
might
even
be
know who
how
you're
you
dancing
kill
with.
him,
You're
actually.
dancing with everybody that's ever been born. Hey, it's Abraham Lincoln. Oh, now it's fucking Whitney Cummings. Oh, now I'm dancing with fucking Helen Keller. Who knew she could hear the music?
I would love to see Abraham Lincoln, Whitney Cummings, and Helen Keller sitting right there. That'd be a fun movie.
That would have been better than this. It sucked, bro.
What made you?
I went by myself.
What made you want to go see that?
Well, because
If
I
you
saw.
like the first two.
Yeah, I liked the first two, and I was having lunch with a friend, and she left. Jackie Gold and I had lunch, and I was at literally that theater right on Sunset and Crescent Heights, where the gym is, Gold's Gym or whatever that gay gym and
Gay Gold
Star-
Gym.
Sunset-
Starbucks
the
right
Sunset
there.
Cinema,
Sunset
yeah.
5, yeah. So she left, and it was like 1 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm gonna head home, and then I looked, and I was like, oh, let me see what movies are playing, and that started in like 15 minutes,
I love that theater. Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I can just go there.
What?
That theater, it's a nice theater.
It's a nice theater, and I'm like, that movie starts in 15 minutes. I can just go by myself and just watch this movie, which I wanted to see. It was like 1:30 starting. It's like 1:10. I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna go see this by myself. Big mistake. Big mistake.
Big mistake.
I'd rather be at a Ku Klux Klan meeting. Our new sponsor, by the way.
So stupid. dude.
Burger King, Marble Lights, the Ku Klux Klan. Thank you for being a participant in the Punch Drunk World.
I got contacted by producers of snuff porn.
Oh, I
It's
bet.
about time.
I bet that happens all the time.
Do we want to? Do you want to have snuff porn sponsor this thing?
Absolutely.
Wait, is that real? Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know what snuff porn is?
Yes.
I don't
What is-
care.
What is snuff porn?
I don't
Isn't
care.
it where they die? Is that the one where they kill people?
I hope so.
They don't always die.
They
Yeah.
always die.
Yes.
Dude.
So they didn't really, right? You're making
No,
a joke.
they did. That is a joke.
Because
Why
I was
would
like, what took
Why-
so long
why
for you
would-
to get that
Why
offer?
would I be? Why would people?
Dude,
Just like all the stuff you've done, like
couple
Naughty Show. It makes
a couple child rapists hit me up and they wanted to sponsor our show, and I go, yes. Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Hold on.
yes.
What are
What
they
are they-
advertising?
yeah.
What?
They want to reach out to more children. And
How
I go,
about-
we will
how
help
about
facilitate that.
attorneys?
We will help
Hey,
facilitate
we should
that.
call back and say you're a daycare, and that's how you do that. You don't say we're child rapists up front. That's
Oh, good
Come on.
point.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
you know what?
Yeah, parents aren't taking their
They're
kids
frivolous with their cash.
I don't agree with all this.
there. I don't either.
I don't like this comedy.
I never like
I think
it.
it's rude.
You're the one that said snuff porn.
Snuff porn I
We're
approve.
literally
I don't
tagging
approve
snuff
of raping
porn.
We're
children.
Great
tagging
name
your
for a
joke.
band.
We're literally
Great
tagging
name
your
for a
joke.
band. I'd go see a band called Snuff Porn.
Letterman.
I bet.
There's got to be
No,
a band
Snuff
called
porn.
I'd go
Snuff.
see a
All right,
movie
welcome
called.
back to the Tonight Show. I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I'd go see a
We
movie
got a
called
great new
Snuff
band up.
Porn.
Please welcome Snuff Porn.
I wouldn't see a band called Snuff Porn, but I would see a movie called Snuff Porn.
There's a band called Snuff.
I'd
not
audition
Snuff
for it.
Porn.
See, yeah, there's got to be.
Oh my God, Mr. Snuffleupagus?
Snuffette.
Huh? Snuffette. Guys.
They started in '86.
And
They're
are they
ahead of
still
the
going?
curve.
And they stopped in 86.
Oh, look who's in the band. Fat Mike.
No, they're active again. 94 to present, it says.
Hey,
Wow,
Fat Mike.
They got back together.
Fat Wreck is their label.
Fat Wreck. That's probably Fat Mike and somebody else coming together.
I would assume you're rooting for the Rams.
Oh my God, I
Yeah,
forgot
dude.
we're talking about football.
Big time.
No, we're talking about Snuff and our new sponsors. But yeah, big time.
Do your football picks. I
And now
forgot.
you.
Why are we going to pick them? We got another week. We got to talk about this for
Oh,
next
it could
week,
change.
too.
It could change.
But you could
It could
just
easily change.
pick.
Yeah.
It could easily change. I mean, we're not. I guess we're technically making our predictions, but we're more so talking about the results.
Well, let's talk
of
about the game
games
a little bit
yesterday.
more. What's going on with Todd Gurley? Guy didn't play.
11 carries and a
Yeah.
touchdown. Or no, yeah, 11 touches. I
Maybe,
think.
dude, he was hurt a lot in college.
I think
You
that
know?
I think he's banged up, and I think and C.J. Anderson was fresh leg.
Yeah.
And I go, let's save him, and it worked.
Yeah.
Say what you want to say. They're in the Super Bowl, and now
Yeah.
he has 2 weeks to rest.
Yeah, the heel, for sure.
Whatever's ailing him.
I mean,
which
like, he was
is
hurt a lot in
undisclosed.
college. And then Fournette was hurt a lot in college, and that's been his 2 years in the league. Getting hurt a lot.
Yeah, but you don't
I
save
think
him.
Fournette's brain is broken.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude.
I would pony up cash to Gurley.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do that with Fournette.
Well, I mean, what did he do? Fake an injury so he didn't have to run in the last game? Which, I mean, I get that. You're like, we're not playing for everything. I'm taking hits.
But I want a leader. I want a leader.
Right.
I don't want a
that,
locker
dude.
room cancer. I don't want to give my franchise. I don't want my highest paid person to be a locker room cancer.
Is that
be
the rumor
somebody
he's a locker room cancer?
What's that?
Is that the rumor that he's locker room cancer?
He was at least that game.
4
He
carries,
showed his colors that
10
game.
yards for
4 carries, 10 yards.
10 yards for
For
And a
who?
touchdown.
C.J. Anderson.
And a touchdown.
Yeah, and a touchdown. 16 carries, 44 yards for.
Can we talk about C.J. Anderson? Adds to my theory that
So they
John
only ran
Gruden was thrown the season.
Well, they had 26 rush attempts.
Oh, I mean, you could argue that for all 5 teams.
Well, dude,
He
what the
played for
Panthers? He
5
played for the
teams.
Panthers. We had him half the season.
Oh, he played for
and he
Denver.
He didn't get on the field at all.
This is his 4th team this year.
Yeah, but we didn't really have any running back at all.
Well, yeah, Lynchley got hurt.
Yeah. So it's just like, dude, it's my theory, dude.
How many times a day do you say my theory?
My every day.
I bet.
I know
all the time.
Obviously,
While
every
I'm
day.
sleeping.
Every
But at
sentence,
least 100.
every sentence ends with like, but that's my theory.
That's my
He
theory.
played for Carolina, Oakland, and L.A. this
Carolina,
season, so.
but Carolina twice or
Well, we got him
one
after
te-
he was cut last off season by Denver.
There's one
And
team
then
he
we
played
picked
for
him up.
twice. He like got signed by somebody, went somewhere else, and then went to somebody else again. Like this was his 4th team. That dude lived. He was basically a road comic. Like he lived out of a suitcase all season.
Yeah.
All season he lived out of a fucking hotel in a
funny?
suitcase.
It's like that just lets you know. Look at that running back group. Monte Ball didn't. I mean, it's so weird. You just got if you just go to the wrong system and your skill set doesn't just fit with that system.
Oh, yeah.
You're fucked.
Same NBA. Same.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
especially
baseball may be the only one that doesn't really apply to.
I think
But
there
hockey,
can
football,
be.
and basketball.
once you get to that age, though, as a running back, you can still be pretty good, and they don't want anything. They want the young guys. They want the young guys.
Yep.
Yeah, you're starting to see that with
Coaches.
Who's the guy behind Kimura?
Oh, Ingram.
Who's great? Yeah, Ingram. Like Ingram, you're starting to see that with him. You see that with all those guys that are like basically your whole backfield, other than Whitey Johnson.
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
Whitey Johnson.
What are you talking about, McCaffrey?
McCaffrey.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
C.J. Anderson,
McCaffrey
yeah,
is
he
the
should've
white
played some.
Kimura. He's the white Kimura.
Yeah, he had a
And
good
they
year.
should use him more like that. Like put him in the slot. Put him out at receiver. They don't do that enough with him. I don't think Carolina does.
Well, because they were too busy running him, right up the middle. And if they had, I don't know. I'm still pissed about the Panther season. We were 6-2 when I left town.
Yeah. Well.
They lost 7
then
games
stay in
in a
town,
row.
bro. Then stay in town,
Yeah.
bro. Stay in town, bro. But you had clan meetings to attend. Throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. I get it.
You got us that sponsor at home.
Oh, if anyone got us that
That's what I was
sponsor,
doing,
Johnny.
actually. I was in heavy negotiations for.
I love all minorities, and I love women.
It was me and Ari's cousin Jeb.
Hello.
Man, this guy talked about Chad Zumach and nothing.
Yeah, well, is it a text you got? Text him back. Be like, call.
No, it's a Twitter thing.
Oh,
dude.
Twitter. Okay.
And he's like, "Hey, dude, I got the story about Chad stealing credit cards." I'm like, "Come on."
He might not be listening. No.
So you go Rams, I go Rams. What's your take? Because I'm gonna.
Pats. I think the Pats are gonna win.
We were talking about this. What's more important to the NFL?
Tom Brady's back. Gronkowski,
Tom Brady
they've
getting
been
the sixth
okay.
ring, which puts him in Jordan level. Now
He's
it's-
already there. He's already there.
No, but 6 is a number. That's a magical number.
No
That
one,
is-
no
it's a
one,
different
nobody
sport.
will ever touch his numbers
No.
ever.
never say
Ever.
never.
Ever.
Never say never.
He
I
just said it,
promise
though.
you.
What are you
I'll
gonna
say it.
slap him?
Don't say it.
How about our new sponsor? Never. Our new sponsor is Never. Thank you, Never. Go to use the code Never #PunchDrunk.
Hey,
No,
Sam. Honestly, though, I think
I'll tell you why.
it's a no lose for the NFL.
Yeah, but
It is
what
a
do you
no
think
lose.
they want? Listen.
I think they're
Hold on,
divided.
Hold on. When
'Cause
the-
if
when the
LA wins,
Lakers-
they're
I know
handing
it's a
the
different
baton.
league, but when the Lakers took on the Celtics on Kobe Bryant's last ring, okay, and it's Game 7, and it's in LA, and in the second half, the Lakers are getting fucking lit up. Kobe can't hit anything. The Lakers go to the line 25 times. The Boston Celtics go 5 times. Okay, or they shoot foul shots. Okay, that is to me saying the NBA wanted Kobe Bryant going for his 6th ring.
So you're saying what would the NFL prefer?
What would
in
the
this?
NFL prefer?
I
What's
agree.
bigger?
I agree with you. Like it's literally this. It already happened.
Yeah.
We watched them officiate both road teams that they wanted. They wanted both road teams to win. We watched them officiate both of them to overtime. Both games went to overtime, and they got the Super Bowl they want. whatever happens in the Super Bowl, they're fine with.
Because if
They're-
LA wins, it's handing
Yep.
the baton to the big market.
To
Hey,
big market,
the Rams,
and they got their
you're
new
a dynasty
stadium
now.
And now we'll finally, hopefully, get a fan base here, which is they desperately want that. They don't want half of this. Remember when it was Cowboys Rams 2 games ago?
Yeah, you
playoffs,
mean Cowboys,
playoffs,
Yeah,
and the Cowboys scored that first touchdown, and they showed the audience.
it's a home game.
If you looked at that audience and you just turn your TV on, you're like, wow, Cowboys have a home game right now.
Yeah.
And then they pan back and you're like, wait a minute, they're outside. You know what I mean?
Right.
They don't want that. So, or, like you're saying, they get the LeBron fucking Jordan GOAT thing and he gets
Yeah.
another fucking Super Bowl. And but no one will ever touch his
Do you
numbers.
see how big that Patriots versus Kansas City Chiefs numbers were on TV? The numbers came out. You
Had
hear
to be
how
huge. Had to be huge.
What number? Okay, let's
The
play
last
game.
time,
What do you think
they
number
played,
is?
the last time they played, it was one of the
And it's
best
not-
games of the year.
It's bigger than 2.5 million. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
Well, hey, don't look it
What
up.
am I- what
know
am I
the
guessing?
number.
What am I
I know the
guessing?
number.
Oh, you know the
How
number?
many
Okay.
people do you think watch that game? They say.
Oh fuck!
Number. Give me a number. We'll go fight Nancy. Because
You guys, I know nothing about anything.
I'm trying to reach that guy about the Chad thing.
Hey,
I don't
Just yell
even know
number.
what a
Just yell a
normal
number.
week of
Okay.
football.
he's looking up our
views are.
SeatGeek read.
Okay.
You telling someone to get off their phone on a podcast is redonkulous.
Yeah. Okay.
So there's 300 million people in America. It's the second biggest football. 37 million.
Okay. That's your thoughts, Johnny.
10% of the country.
45 million.
Okay. You hearing their numbers? You just yell out a number.
Just say anything.
You know, I was closest
Spaghetti.
on the last one.
She guessed spaghetti.
No.
What do you think?
Fine, 50.
All right.
She won. It's
I am so good at
52
this.
million.
52 million.
52 million people
Yep.
watch that game.
That sounds about right.
That's huge numbers.
Yeah.
That is the NFL just going, kiss dicks, dog.
12% of America watched that game.
Right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude.
Factoring in homeless people, people that are at work, everything. 12% of
All
the
the people
entire
outside
country.
of Sycamore Tavern just peeking in
Yeah,
on the window.
I would have made $2,000 had I just sat in Sycamore Tavern's rooftop. Yeah, I believe that.
I could hear
what
my
about
dad
what about
going,
the Rams game?
If I could just get $1 for every person who watched that game.
Yeah, that's what Boone Shakalaka always does. Like, there's like a big sporting event, and he'd be like, "How many people are there?" And I go, 78,000. If I could just get $1 from everybody when they leave, how much would I have? I go, I just fucking told you, dumbass.
Yeah.
$78,000. Oh, okay, yeah. You know, a producer hit me up from America's Got Talent.
Oh,
And
my.
they want me to get him on, you know, in the first week when it's like a crazy person's on there and they
Yeah.
have that like human interest story. So I'm working on getting Boone Shakalaka on to next season of America's Got Talent.
And what's his talent?
He would do
Selling
stand-up.
T-shirts for $1?
He would do stand up. He would do a 3-minute set.
Oh, what's he gonna be? The Jews?
He would kill.
The Jews?
Have you ever seen him actually do stand up?
What?
He actually does well. He couldn't do 2 sets. You know what I mean?
I
But
like it
he would
better
do
when he's not dressed in drag.
exactly.
When he's dressed in drag, it's like a whole
Why?
he's
Too
in
much
a-
competition?
No, he just hams it up too much.
Yeah, but when he's just like crazy in his natural self, it's
When he's
funnier.
just, what's 12 inches long and white? Not a goddamn thing. You know, he's got all those jokes that actually do well. He would do a 3-minute set and do okay. And then he
If
would
they
get
got
voted
him
off
on
the island.
America's Got Talent, I would go and I'd get my tickets from SeatGeek, everybody. I go on SeatGeek.
You probably could.
I would. I'd buy my tickets to go see my good friend Rocket on America's Got Talent. Guys, go to SeatGeek.com, use the promo code PUNCHDRUNK and get $10 off your first purchase. $10, dog.
And
Bam.
I
I've
bet
been
you
going
can
to
get
game.
Super Bowl tickets. Johnny, look up SeatGeek and see if there's
Yes,
Super Bowl
do
tickets.
that,
I bet
do
they
that.
already have them up there because that's how good our friends are.
I
at SeatGeek.
use SeatGeek. I've been going to see a couple Clippers game. I've gone to a lot of games this year. Me, Tommy Godlove, we've gone to a couple games. I loved it. I did some DMT and I went to a game once. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, dude, are those holy cow? Oh, dude, what's the lowest you can get? Dude, that's not that bad.
Yeah,
But mind you,
229,000.
we're talking about the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
that's
did that
over-
say 29?
And by the way-
2.9
Yeah,
thousand? I
almost
do
3,000.
that.
All of the tickets are guaranteed. You don't have to worry about getting swindled. Everything on it is legitimate. And when you go there, they will tell you, by the
That's
way,
where you are.
Rise up, Falcons. That's a stadium right
Rise
there.
up. They're
That's
more
a
like
stadium.
crash and burn.
That's a stadium right there. Instead of
I
fucking-
love
instead of San Diego Raiders fan.
I love that they show you the picture of what you'll see when you're there.
Yeah, that's great. You can
That is
literally
great.
look at your view. That's another great feature on the app, actually, good point, where it's like you can not only see where the seat is, they give you a point of view of like, this is what your seat will look like when you're there.
I love it, dude. It's so easy now to get your tickets. It's easy go, boom. I've been doing I mean, I love going to live events. If I was in town next weekend, I'd be going to that Bellator fight. They got a big fight at the Forum. I love seeing fights at the Forum. I mean, we got to go to more boxing matches, man. See any boxing matches?
That was so fun. When the three of us went to that,
cheap.
and it was like, we went for like, and again, we went, thanks to our good friends at SeatGeek, we got $6 tickets and went to an HBO live boxing event.
I love that.
And it was super fun.
Super fun.
All three of us had a great time. And there was a bunch of people that were Punch Drunk fans that recognized us.
Here's one.
Oh, dude.
Boxing
Hold
coming
on,
up
that might not be us. Hold on. Yo, no, it is.
I mean, I got my,
what's Microsoft Theater. Where's that?
Microsoft Theater, that is across the street from the Staples Center.
Oh,
okay.
that's yeah, right in
They got
LA
PBC
Live.
there.
Yeah,
Is that the ones right there? Okay.
yeah.
Leo Santa Cruz and Miguel Flores. That's a good fight.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
fight.
it's PBC.
Dude, some great boxing's been going on, huh?
That's 2 p.m. on Saturday, February 16th.
Great boxing. UFC
Boxing for the
is
last
messing
year.
up so bad.
Oh, can we
They are
please get into that?
letting-
Can we
We'll
get
finish
into
this
how?
read. Let's finish the read.
Yeah.
So it's like go to. We were very thankful they're sponsoring the show.
Dude, tickets $38.
Look at
Not
that,
bad.
man. I would go, dude. Yeah, dude. Yes.
Yes.
I want to go. We should go to one event every month. Thanks to our friends at Siki. We should grab some.
Even if it's a
tickets.
concert, even if it's, I wish I went to that Chris Cornell fucking tribute show.
I wish-
Which, by the way, was like 5.5 hours long, and all of it's on YouTube now. So I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't go because I can just watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I would like to go watch that live. Those things aren't going to happen again.
Yeah.
You know, $40? That's nice. Nice. That's nice. See, go to the orange
But
dot.
the
So
other
the
night-
red dot is like, hey, dude, this is a bad deal. That's not a bad
And by the way, how great is SeatGeek for doing that? Of like, hey, this ticket is for sale, but
yeah.
it's not a good deal. You don't want it. You want these other ones.
So go to our friends at SeatGeek.
Use the code PUNCHDRUNK, and that gets you $10 off your first purchase. Hey, you find a ticket like we went and saw boxing for $6.
Yeah.
That's free.
Yeah.
They actually owe you $4. If you, that's not only is it free, you get
Look at
paid
that.
$4
Look
to go
at
through.
that,
it.
dude.
We have a call if this read it.
Hey guys, so thank you, Siki. Let's bring the call on. We have a call.
Got it.
Who's this?
Caller, you're on the air.
Caller.
Hello.
Caller. All right, man.
Because my
Thank you
stomach
so
hurts,
much.
I get so mad at
Hello.
how the calls never work.
Hello.
Well, the funny thing is, people like,
What, like
hey,
RE
man,
anxiety?
Your calls never.
No, just like when you listen to the show, it's so annoying, and it could be such a smooth.
And they go,
thing.
your calls never work. I'm like, no, we take your call. You just are a
You
bunch
guys
of
just-
dumb fucks.
It makes me
That
so
call
mad.
was brought to you by the Ku Klux Klan.
Let's
Dumb-
talk about ESPN Plus and how bad it sucks.
Okay.
Did any of you
I
know
don't
that
even
we
know-
weren't going to get to watch fights for free
Oh,
ever
I
again?
did.
Because I didn't.
I didn't know. I don't even know where to start.
I am not.
You did?
I mean, I
just
knew that it
thought,
was
oh,
gonna
it
go
was part of our
refuse
cable.
to get ESPN Plus.
No, I won't
I'm
get
not
it.
going to
None
watch
of us
it.
are ever
Sam,
watching fights ever again.
100%. The
I
UFC.
refuse. You make so much money, ESPN. You don't need to jack me for $10.
No.
I had been paying for the magazine for so long, and they just gave it to you for free if you were subscribed to the magazine. So I had it.
You have it for free
Oh.
forever?
You're on. Who is this? You're on with Punch Drunk.
Oh,
No, he's still on. He's still on.
Are you on,
Are
dude?
you on, bro?
Hello, this is Punch Up.
This is Punch Drunk. Thank you.
Welcome to Fighter and the Kid.
Hey, how's it going?
Ground control to my.
Fuck you, Teeb. Your phones suck. It's not the callers.
Oh, it's not. It's not even
What'd
his
he say?
phone. He said,
Disagree.
"Fuck you."
are you the
When you answer, it sits for like 30 seconds and it doesn't make any noise, and then you guys start talking.
are you the guy
Okay.
with the Chad Zumach intel?
Yes, I have the Chad Zuma.
Welcome to.
Let's hear it, buddy. Let's hear
This
it.
story is brought to you by the new podcast by Chad. Listen to Sam's calls with Chad and see how long he can go before he hangs up on Chad. All right, so what's this story about Chad Zuma?
We should talk about that again later too.
What?
All right, so I went to this horrible fucking New Year's party with these old people, and they're just sitting around watching Jim Gaffigan and fucking listening to old shitty white people comedy.
What? Hold on. When did this happen?
New Year's.
When?
When was a New Year's party?
No, but is it this last New Year? It's 2 New Years ago?
No, Chad Zumak stole the card a few years ago.
Okay.
I got the story from the daughter.
Okay.
So we're watching
Sold
comedy
or
after Jim
stole?
Gaffigan
Stole.
ended.
Okay.
We just started talking about comedy, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we saw this comedy show at Hilarities like a few months ago or whatever it was." And this horrible open micer opened for the comic we went to saw, and I was like, "Well, that's weird. Open micers don't open for people at Hilarities. Who was the comic?" And she goes, "Oh, it's this fucking terrible local comic. His name's Chad Zumak."
Dude, okay, stop the story right here. This isn't a real story.
Open micer.
This isn't a real story.
Come on, let him finish.
Okay, go on.
Let him talk.
Disclaimer: this is not a real story.
I'm buying it. Go ahead.
Okay.
This is a 100%.
No, it's
a
not,
real
dude.
story.
It checks
It's not,
out.
and
It
I
checks
know
out
it's
for me.
not.
Okay.
Go on.
So she said that it was this comic that Chad Zumak, and I was like, well, he's not an open micer. He's like a semi-almost real comic. I've heard of him before. I know a friend of his, Sam Tripoli, who I've seen before. I actually saw you, Sam, at the Funny
great.
Stop in Cuyahoga
I'm
Falls.
sorry, that was a weird set.
So yeah, you talked to my girlfriend and I the whole time. We were actually the focus of the
That
set
sounds
on
about
YouTube.
right.
You talk about it
He was there.
being Harry Potter fuckers. You said that we fuck like Hermione and Harry Potter.
Good one.
Go on. So I crushed. That was the good one.
So I'm like, oh no, Chad Zumak, he's like kind of a real comic. She goes, he's not a real comic. He stole my mom's credit card. And I go, what do you mean he stole your mom's credit card? And I guess her mom was at a party with Chad and her purse went missing. And like eventually her purse turned back up, but the credit card wasn't in it. And Chad Zumak was nowhere to be found. And they eventually, through like friends of people at the party, they figured out that Chad had stolen her card. And so like they gave her Chad's phone number, and Chad was like, "Oh well, no, I didn't steal the card. I borrowed it. I need to get home on the bus," and like had all these like millions of excuses of why he stole this credit card. And it allegedly was to get home on the bus. And so after like months of trying to get her card back, and Chad making up excuses like, "Oh well, I'm not in town, or I have this big show to go do, and then I'll mail it to you, and this and that." Cancel her card. So Chad Zumak is not only a fucking horrible comic. Apparently, he's a fraud.
Okay. Hey, I want to. To be clear, he did charge something to the card. You said, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
What did he charge again?
Transportation?
Yeah.
It was like an Uber or like a bus. Or
Why
some
even
stupid
admit
thing
it?
like
I'd be like, no, I didn't take it. What is wrong with him?
Okay.
Well, because everybody at the party knew. Like he apparently like told
So
somebody
you
or something.
still
They knew
denied.
that it was
That's
him.
so embarrassing to admit. Like,
At
yeah,
Chad
I did
Zumak
steal
on
your
Twitter.
card. I'm sorry.
At
I needed
Chad
an
Zumak
Uber.
on Twitter. Let Chad know what you think about him.
Fun fact: Chad will be joining the show next week, I believe. I think Chad comes.
We can have him defend himself.
Yeah.
And by the way, everybody leave your wallets in your car and lock it up. Your purse, everything.
Yeah. Don't bring purses to parties that Chad's at. That's not a good idea.
Okay. I want to know, where did Chad touch you? Where did he touch you? Show us on the dial where he touched
Probably sounds like his wallet.
you. All right. Thanks for calling in. I'm sure this isn't going to blow up in our face at any point.
Okay, so the thing I wanted to ask you about this podcast. So you just record anytime you're on the phone with Chad, you're recording the call.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do you edit it? Just
No.
whatever.
I just
Okay.
throw it
And he
out.
knows you're recording it?
Yeah, he knows the deal.
Okay.
I go, I'm going to record every conversation we do. He goes, okay. And I just record it. So he doesn't get ready and amp it up. I make it natural.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
a good idea.
Thank you. Wow. That was hard for him to say. Did you see that? He's like,
No, I mean,
it's a good idea.
it's just funny that he lets you do that. I don't know, like, what's he getting out of it?
A podcast?
Attention.
Yeah. He
That's what
has a
both get.
podcast
They're
named
like,
after him?
how about we have a conversation but it's like, no. How about we have a conversation and we both get attention from our conversation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, because they make me laugh.
Now, that guy wasn't lying. Now, the person who told him that could have been lying, but that guy for sure was. He didn't make that up. He was
What
telling-
if Chad just calmly defends himself next week? What if he's like, yeah, I did
Yeah,
do that.
have you ever seen him calmly do anything? No. No way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes he is pretty calm and just like in a funny mood.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
when he's.
I mean, he's really good at this. I'm happy he's going to be coming on the show for as long as whenever Ari, if ever Ari comes back. So it should be fun. Should be fun.
Let's get
get into
into
UFC fights.
because I fucking right when I thought I couldn't hate ESPN more.
Yeah.
Then it turns out I can't even watch. Now every free fight is a pay-per-view. It's a
insane.
monthly pay-per-view.
Yep.
I got to pay money to watch the prelims.
Yeah.
And then some of them will be free, but then you got to go back to
The main card isn't the.
This
prelims
is
are
going to
free this
hurt the UFC so much.
They're so dumb.
The Fox thing was fine.
Dumb.
The Fox thing was fine.
They're so greedy, dude.
Prelims on Fox Sports 1.
Dana White is playing this all fucking wrong.
He's blowing the biggest
it's done.
lead in sports.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
He is just like
He's the Falcons in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, up
for sure, dude.
28-7-3.
I mean, you are the brand of excellence, and you're shitting all over it. From fucking
it makes
moving
me
the
so
John
mad.
Jones fight to L.A.
It makes me so
okay?
mad.
That was
Reebok. I mean,
yeah.
come on.
I mean, dude, colossal fuck ups. You are just testing testing people's loyalty, and you know what you're gonna
Everything.
find out is people are gonna be like, you know what? I don't miss the UFC.
But then it gets better. Wait, it gets better. Remember last week on the show, you weren't here because you were dead, and you were fucking fagging off in New York or wherever the fuck you were. But we were talking, you and I, who's going to be their guy? And it's Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
That's the guy that's been shitting on the UFC. Literally, there's footage of him in the last decade saying, this ain't a real sport. You can't be putting two live people in there, striking in an elbow with a knee to the neck, and you can't. This ain't boxing. Now he's their expert. He's their resident expert.
It's so dumb.
Oh my God, dude. When I saw him
UFC
standing there, I was bellied over laughing. Down in the podcast studio at the store, a bunch of us were watching it down there because somebody had a password to use because
No, Josh
it's now a
paid for
pay-per-view.
it.
Because it's now a pay-per-view. Now this shitty card with a wife beater,
so bad,
with a
dude.
wife beater as your co-main event,
Yeah.
is now you got to pay $10 to watch this
Greg
shit
Hardy's
card.
just cursed.
He's insane.
He's
Yeah.
just cursed,
He's
dude.
crazy.
He is cursed. He is cursed, man. He's not smart enough to handle his physical gifts. And he's just cursed. And the fact that, dude, he just landed that knee. I mean, like, what he did to that woman is completely wrong. You know, I just like, he's cursed, dude. I mean, he is cursed.
But again, like, there's two sides to every story. What did she do? She had to do something to get her Cummins to.
No, she's cursed. He's cursed.
I'd like to
dude.
thank our new sponsor, Domestic Violence. Hey, for all your domestic violence needs, use the code
Anyways,
PUNCHDRUNK
so
and
he,
punch your wife.
He's I mean, just like that happened, like you could not. I mean, like he gets this moment where maybe he could be like, I've changed my ways, even though I'm beating the fuck out of
I felt like that was a
somebody.
novice mistake. I feel like had
Yeah.
he been in the octagon more, he might have known
Yes,
not to do that.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
And it's just like another dumb
He's
move
had 3
by
fights.
fucking Dana White.
That's his 4th
like,
fight.
Why would you put that guy as the second fight,
So
biggest
weird,
fight?
yeah.
It's
Bad
just
choice.
not smart.
Not to mention, there's a woman on the card that just got in a domestic violence thing. She just got went to the hospital because she got beat up by her boyfriend or husband or whatever it was.
Yeah, that guy threatened to
it's-
kill her.
So it's also like double whammy to throw him on there. You know what I mean?
It's so dumb. By the way, I'm excited about the new John Wick. Not the
Oh, me too.
yeah, right. That movie just like I don't know why.
That's a great franchise.
Keanu Reeves
It is, yeah.
like gets this so much shit, and I don't know why. Because he's
All he
been-
does is kill.
He does so many great movies,
Yep.
and
And you
it's
know-
like, what the fuck?
Our good friend of the show, Tate Fletcher, was in that
Yeah.
movie. And
Does he
John,
die?
John Wick won. Yeah, he definitely dies. John
But
Wick
they
holds
bring
his,
his ghost back. It's
John Wick
crazy.
holds his head down and shoots him right in the fucking head.
So funny how he dies in every single
Yeah,
thing. he's in.
but he dies in like awesome ways. But Tate told me like how cool, what a nice guy he is, and it was like during like Christmas time, I believe, and they were shooting that, and so he flew everybody that worked on the movie to Hawaii, and paid for everybody and their family to go. So like 150 people, he paid for all of them to go to Hawaii for the weekend, and everything was covered. And he didn't even show up to the party. He just stayed in his hotel room and watched it all on camera because he didn't want to
Do
be.
you think he jerked off while I watched?
I think he pulled
It's
a
like,
real
look how
Louis
nice
C.K.
I am, and Did he go a little high up?
Wait,
on
why?
it?
Yeah, why did he watch on camera?
No, because he just wanted to see everybody having fun, but he didn't want to be at the party because it would have taken away the focus from everybody having fun with their family.
It's like Batman.
So he just watched like Bruce Wayne more than Batman.
Yeah. So
Dude, and that's how nice of a guy that he is, and everyone's just like, fuck him, man. He's a fucking frat boy actor, and he can't dude, the guy's rich and nice.
Dude, how much money do you think he made off The Matrix?
Oh,
A gazillion.
I mean, dude, he's had to make hundreds of millions, right?
Probably. Look
Well,
up
let's
his
do
net worth.
Let's take a guess.
I will guess $81 million. 81's my guess. You?
81 million. I'm gonna go.
Net
He's
worth.
worth $200 million.
I don't think it's that big, but that.
No,
I was-
for all
I
the
was
movies.
gonna
Let's
say-
go to our resident
I
expert
was
that
gonna
guesses
say
everything
Sam's
right.
number, so I have to say 201 million.
Oh,
I'm gonna go-
Price was
See,
right,
Jess,
you.
Price is right in me.
I
your
got
mother.
150.
So I have the lowest guess. Aaron, you want in on this?
360.
Wow, Nanny, the price
Nanny's
is
a fucking
He's
fire.
worth more than Sandra Bullock.
the puss is right.
The puss is right. Welcome to the puss is
Wait,
right.
hold on. He's worth more than Johnny Depp, really? After
gotta
the
be.
Pirates of the Caribbean, dude.
Well,
But
Johnny
that's
Depp
Disney money.
spends.
I was gonna say, he's
Have you
like
heard of all the
showy.
shit that Johnny Depp spends money
Oh,
on?
dude, is he not the new fucking?
He is the white Mike Tyson.
He owns an
That's a
island.
good
like
one,
he
but
does stupid.
who is
shit.
Yeah,
that
but that
dude?
counts in your net worth, though.
Who
if
was
you own
that
an
one dude
island,
that
right?
was doing all the meth and going crazy?
Who was
Tiger. He was like Tiger Blood. Was it?
it? Oh, Charlie Sheen.
He's
a
Johnny
piece
Depp
of
is the
shit.
new Charlie Sheen. Johnny Depp is pissing through money like
He's
that.
Speaking
one.
of
he
piece
looks
of
so
this shit.
weird, too.
Speaking of piece of shit, Dana White running this in the ground. Has he just
I
gone
was
just
gonna
all
say we have to
Hollywood?
go
Dude,
back.
yeah. Oh yeah, please.
Oh,
Let's
has he
go
just
back. 'Cause
gone-
we haven't really talked about the card because
Oh, yeah.
there were some good fights on the card actually. And by the way, how adorably cute is Paige Van Zandt? She's so hot.
For
dude.
a fighter.
For a fighter, yeah.
So
We're
tired
putting
of
in
being
that
like,
realm.
She's so hot.
Oh yeah,
for
of
a
course.
fighter.
Yeah. But of
Wait,
course,
you guys,
that's what we're talking
how
about.
I felt about Misha Tate, because you all always said that. I'm
I
like,
don't
she's
know.
not
Misha
that
Tate's.
good.
I
She
think
just
Misha
has
Tate is
big
way
tits.
hotter than fucking.
Her face is not
Paige?
good.
Than
Misha
Misha Tate.
Tate.
She's just in my wheelhouse. Like she's like thick
Yeah.
and she's like tall. I like Amazons. That is a woodchuck with a fucking vagina.
I love that though.
Look
Dude,
at that
you don't think
woodchuck.
she?
I thought you liked
look how
Batista.
cute she is.
I do. Okay, point Johnny. She
Point
gets some
Johnny.
Points on those teeth. Look at those teeth, dude. Those choppers. Give
Dude,
a dick
that's
paw.
for a fighter or a not fighter. If you met her at a bar, if you saw Johnny leaving a bar with her, you'd be like, Johnny did well for himself tonight. Good for you, Johnny. That's not him walking out with fucking Cyborg.
Yeah, but here's the thing, dude. How old is she?
Good nose.
I don't
for
give a fuck.
Good
How
nose
old
for
are
a
we?
fighter, too.
What?
How many fighters do you know with a nose like that, really? I mean, that don't have just this flat, ugly.
And plus, it's just so hot to know that you would be dating a girl that can literally knows how to take a punch.
She, you know what? She looks like
So
Tiger Woods,
predictable.
like his
Where
ideal.
is this podcast gonna play? Go on.
Tiger Woods would love.
Oh, that's our worry?
Yeah.
Let's change the subject. Let's talk about black strippers' buttholes during the Super
It's
Bowl.
better than fucking beating wives. Go on.
I'm not. Who's talking about marriage? Who's talking about marriage?
No, yeah.
I never said anything about a wife.
ESPN Plus is gonna be the death of the UFC. Man.
Oh God, it really is, dude. It really
If
is.
we're already paying for ESPN in our cable, it should be included
Yeah.
in our
I
cable,
mean, it's
just
a
like
dumb
Fox
move.
was.
And are they always? They're always going to be on ESPN Plus. then?
Yes.
Like, okay.
It's like
All their
blows my
fights,
mind.
they've already said none of them will be on regular ESPN.
But
No,
nobody
it's
told
either
us this.
pay-per-view or ESPN Plus.
Here's the other problem. We never knew until the day of the fight.
Yeah, yeah, that's why I was like
They kept
so
that
excited.
pretty secret, didn't
No,
they?
they did say that. They
'Cause
said
I didn't
it was
know
I never knew that.
I saw the ads like ESPN Plus. I'm like, oh, dude.
I thought it was just like an app you could get.
I thought-
like
no, I
to
thought
make
it was-
things convenient.
I thought
if
it was
you
like
don't have
ESPN if you wanted to watch it on your mobile
Yeah,
device or
that's
your
what
laptop.
I thought it was like a Roku channel.
But
or
I
an
just
Apple
thought
TV
it's going to
channel.
be like Fox, where you're like, hey, this is a free card,
Yeah.
and turn on ESPN for it.
I like Fox.
And like you said, if ESPN
I
already has
miss
so
it.
much
I
money-
already miss it.
Fox was perfect for
I already
for
miss it.
the UFC. By the way,
Perfect.
The PBC, we talk about this all the time, Johnny.
PBC.
Is like the Premier Boxing Championship.
Oh.
That guy, man, what a break that dude got for the UFC going to ESPN, which opened this giant void for this guy to be like, I got this boxing thing. We're trying to do the UFC and step
Is it
right
Al
into
Heyman?
Fox.
Is Al Heyman the one that?
What's that other thing that's like $9 and you get every fight?
That's
Oh,
DAZN.
DAZN. Yeah.
I don't know why the
I think
UFC.
that thing is going to be big.
Oh,
Me
it's
too.
gonna
Yeah.
be
It's
good.
gonna
Yeah,
be
they have
huge.
some
See, that's
good fights.
different.
Really
That's
good
different than ESPN. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, it's not a bait and switch. It's not like, oh, hey, we're gonna have some of the fights.
Yeah.
It's a
here,
goddamn
and
bait
then-
and switch that we're dealing with. That's what it is. It's a bait and switch. It's like, hey, we're gonna be on ESPN instead of Fox. Awesome. I'll fucking. I literally went to the store to be like, I can watch the fights on ESPN. No, I can't. No, I can't. Nobody can, unless you pay $10. So now it is a pay-per-view. It's literally a pay-per-view.
Yeah. And did you see how everyone's making a big deal how so many people downloaded it, but you can cancel it right away or it's free for a week? So it's like, I'm going to save my free for a week for a fight I really want to see then.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone's going to cancel it.
It's
that doesn't
dumb.
mean, it's like, of course you got a lot of
gonna blow up in
downloads.
their
What
face.
choice
There's
did they have?
no way that anybody that is a fan of this sport, like all of us, and we've been, you and I in particular, have been fans since day one of the
I've
UFC.
been fan since you could punch someone in the nuts.
I've been fan since a guy was wearing one boxing glove
Yeah.
fighting a fucking
Yeah.
bouncer.
Yeah.
Always we've been. There's no way any OG legit fans
Right.
were like, that was a success, and I'm glad that it's going to be like this
Right.
from now on.
Right.
They're going to have
There's
to switch
no way,
it to it's
dude.
part of your cable package,
There's
right?
no way, Sam. It's fucking the
It's
worst.
so shitty.
Like
It's
I'm,
dumb. It's dumb.
Right when I thought I couldn't fucking hate ESPN more, they now make your free UFCs a pay-per-view, and on top of it, I gotta pay $10 to listen to the guys who's been shitting on one of my favorite sports for 10 years.
Yeah.
Now pontificate like he's an expert.
Right.
They're claiming 568,000 new subs from that.
But that makes sense. It's like it's the
And
first
then it
time.
would
Of course,
crash.
what choice do you have
Yeah.
than to
And-
get it?
And what does it say the next day after how many fucking X subs?
Or after the 7-day free trial, how many people? are gonna cancel?
670,000 people canceled.
Yeah, you won't hear about that.
I'm glad I didn't waste my free trial on a 32-second fight. By the way, because we saw the whole
This
fight. for
brother
free.
likes to throw leg kicks. He's literally.
Yeah, it's the most general, like, asinine bullshit. He's the worst. That they couldn't have picked the worst guy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
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 I've hated him, and we've talked on this show in the last 8 years several times about what an asshole he is, and how much he has shit on the UFC and MMA as a sport in itself,
Right, right.
because ESPN wouldn't cover it.
Dude, he doesn't
So-
really know that much about the other shit he talks
Now
about
he's
either. I mean,
literally Uncle Tomming left and right. This guy.
Whoa.
That's exactly what he's doing, because corporate fucking slave owner told him not to like this sport, so he shit on it. And now they're like, now you gotta like this sport. I'll do whatever you say, sir.
Okay, that should go over well.
That's exactly what he's doing. I talked to several African American people this weekend, and they said that.
I love that.
I'm repeating what they're saying.
I love the.
That's the
As-
most politically correct you've been.
No. I wouldn't do it, but
Oh,
he's like
okay,
worried about
oh,
us
Did you
getting.
go up and
Oh,
say,
okay,
as an
okay, sir.
African American, I'd like to know your
oh, okay, sir. And then I saw these African Americans this weekend.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just doing an impression of what
with these African Americans.
I'm just doing an impression of what Kareem Matthews and Quincy Weekly were telling me.
Oh, yes, sir, master. Oh, yes, sir.
Name
Then I spoke
dropper.
to some African
No,
Americans.
I watched the fight with them, and they were saying that. They actually said he was cooning.
Oh,
That's
okay,
not me saying
all
that.
right.
That's
There
not
we
me.
go. Well,
That's not
thank
me
all of
saying
our
it.
sponsors are leaving. Thank you guys so much. It's been a.
I'd like to. This is a good time to remind everyone. Sam's Armenian. He's not white. So.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man, you're the only ethnic someone good
Wait,
positive
what?
happening for us on the show.
Dude, we're
I guess I'm a girl. I
from
guess
the Caucasus
I guess that's
Mountains,
good. But we lost the Jew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna cost us.
What
Yeah.
was the old theme song? The Jew that swapped the Armo, and what were you?
I don't even know. Something horrible. Whatever's
You're
worse
the
than
white
that.
trash. I'm Armo.
Whatever's
He's
worse.
A Jew. You're a fucking.
I think Ari's gonna be
What?
back. By the way, he's still trying to get us sponsors and stuff. He's out there. He's
That's
working.
but Ari
dude.
cares about us as individuals. He wants me to feed my baby, but he doesn't necessarily care to feed.
No, it's just, dude. You take a break. Everybody takes a fucking break.
And Ari's breaks are cool. He travels the world and is
yeah.
like, I don't have
There's
a phone.
nobody
sorry.
living better than Ari Shafir.
Yeah.
Nobody. Maybe your mom's house. 2.5 million. McDonald's.
By the way, we're getting a lot of Twitter feedback saying that they're pretty sure that was a bit.
What's up?
A
The
bit.
McDonald's thing was a bit.
It's a great bit. We're talking about it.
Hey, you know what, dude? We'll let a guy call in about a bit about.
You know what's
Chad.
not a
I
bit?
love-
Our new sponsor, Burger King. Burger King for all your burger needs.
How many,
we-
how many
McDonald's.
conspiracy theories
Can
start
we
this
talk
way with
about
somebody
TJ
watching a
Dillashaw
bit
real quick,
and then?
though?
What's
Sure.
that?
What about
Are
him?
you guys happy that
Oh,
he
yeah,
lost?
let's look at
'Cause
that.
I
Oh.
am. I hate him so
I'm
much.
happy that he lost. He talked a lot of shit. I think that
Who?
was an early stoppage.
Who?
you really, though?
TJ, you don't like TJ Dillashaw?
He talks too much
No,
shit to me.
I'm
I
on.
don't like
met
The
him.
one thing I agree with Connor is that TJ Dillashaw is just I can't
I
even
met
say his
him.
name
He's a
on
nice
you.
guy.
Snake in the grass. He used to be a nice guy.
Okay, but
when
he
did
was
you
a
meet
nice
him?
guy.
When he was on
It's
Team
been
Alpha Male?
a long time
Yeah,
ago.
when he was on
Time-
Team Alpha Male, he was cool, and then he left.
I
thought
mean,
that was
dude,
an early stoppage.
Well, all I gotta say is
Especially
when you
for-
look at how he looked at the weigh-ins, they should not have let that
No.
fight go.
If you it's a belt for belt. It's like a
no.
I know, but I'm saying two champs are fighting, and you stop it. I thought that was an early stoppage. I thought.
Everybody
Okay,
did.
I can see what you're saying, but there were so many not early stoppages on that card that were like, whoa, what the
Early what?
and stoppages?
Is that stop?
I'm making up words. I sound like you. I just said like a name wrong.
Oh, look, he's walking out. Oh, stop fucking with everything, dude.
But he's just so cocky. It was great to see him like rocked so quickly. It's like, really? But yeah, when
He
you
did
cut
get
that
rocked.
much weight.
Dude,
I
it's
mean,
too
I
much
think he
of a
was going to
weight.
lose that fight. Yeah, probably. And I think he was going to lose that fight anyway. But I'd like to see him lose it.
Yes.
I thought that was like an early. Actually, I just wanted to see him get beat up more.
That's
fine.
actually,
fine
yeah.
what it
If they
is.
could have let it go to an actual knockout, I would have liked that better.
Yeah.
So, what do you
100%.
guys think of the fight, Connor versus Cerrone?
Well,
I
that's
think
not
this is
announced, but that's he called him
It's
out.
pretty
But
much
it's not.
no. I think
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
I
happen.
love it.
Yeah.
I think this is an interesting fight for
That guy talks so much shit about how old he is. And as a guy that's old, I'm old.
Here's
Right.
the, here's the
And
whole
for him to talk shit about like, you're too fucking old, you're blah, 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 you're blah, blah, blah. And then for him to whoop his ass like that, I'm like, that's what you get.
Oof, ooh,
That's what clipped him.
ooh, oh, man, that was a combo, dude. That combo.
I mean, that
landed.
was just that straight right connected right at the sweet spot.
That belt.
Oh, by the way,
so
I
dumb.
hate that new belt.
It
What is
looks
this?
plastic.
Voltron?
They
Is
talk-
that Voltron?
yeah.
Doesn't it look
looks
like,
like
a
a
toy
paper
you'd buy at
plate.
Rite
What
Aid?
is this?
looks
Robots
like
in disguise? What the fuck is this?
It looks like a little
is this
kid.
Galactica? Look at that.
Yeah.
That looks like fucking Galactica.
It looks
what
like
are
a-
they fighting on a Star Trek Enterprise?
It looks like a little kid's Halloween costume.
Yes, it's
so
bad.
bad. Hey, everybody, look, my child got a fake belt.
It looks like it's filled with chocolate.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a Toblerone.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And by the way, they couldn't have Instagram or tweeted more things about that new belt.
Right.
Like my whole feed was like, look at we made a stupid belt. I don't give a fuck,
The UFC's fucking dumb.
dude.
So
I can't.
dumb.
I really wonder what Rogan thinks about that ES. Well, I was
We can
listening.
ask him off
I was
stage,
I was
right?
listening to him and
Without a
Schaub.
mic.
Yeah.
I was listening to him and Schaub do their MMA podcast, and they were talking about and Schaub. This was the day of the fight or the day before. And Schaub's like, yeah, man, you got to go to ESPN Plus with a subscription. And then you go, and then Cerrone's fight is going to be on ESPN. And then you got to go back to ESPN Plus for the two main events. And Rogan goes, you got to do what? Wait, what? And he said, yeah, you got to go to ESPN Plus and
So
pay
he
your
knew.
subscription. And then Cerrone's fight's going to be on regular ESPN. And then you got to go back to ESPN Plus for the two main
So
events.
Cerrone's fight was on regular ESPN?
Yeah. Because
And
that's
that-
when
and-
we figured out, we're like, wait, where's the main card? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we're like,
That's so
Well,
dumb.
dude, there are people like my
And
parents.
then they went back to Maryland State versus Wisconsin.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
very
basketball.
That was so weird, yeah.
Who gives a? Oh God.
But my
it's
like
really
people
the
like my
worst.
parents would never figure that out. Like they'll never get
No.
to see. My dad will
I couldn't
never
figure it
yeah,
out.
ever
you're
get
right.
to see.
Yeah, you're right. My dad and mom
Yeah.
like don't know how to do anything.
Oh,
like
the
that.
Like,
worldwide
I'm
leader
like, you
in
gotta go on
sports.
your
Yeah.
Apple TV, your iPad. My dad, I mean, he's out.
He's
They
out.
just
Yeah.
cut out so many people that
Right.
were
Your
watching it on
First
Fox.
ever, and that's your first ever card for UFC. You do that, and I watch Cerrone, and then the Cerrone fight ends, and I'm like, sweet, the main event's about to start. Nope. It's Maryland Tech versus it's women's college
Maryland Tech
basketball.
is good, though, dude.
It's women's college basketball.
They're bringing the heat. They got the
Versus
6'8" lesbian that's
two title
crushing
fights.
people.
Ugh. I mean,
Uh-huh.
if we've ever said
Instead
it
of
before,
banging their
fuck
fucking
ESPN.
scissor sistering. Listen, dude. Yeah, and here's so funny. You remember when the UFC went to Fox? Remember how colossal fuck up that was? Because Kane gets clipped in 2 seconds and the fight's over, and
Yeah.
Dana White's like, "Cover up, man! What are you doing?" Right? And
Yeah.
he's fucking freaking out. Another class of fuck up. I don't know.
This
man.
is way worse than that.
Well, and also
This
the
is way worse
decision to
than
have
that.
Hardy. You guys are right though. Hardy and that.
That was a bad call. They should have done that. Well, the fact that UFC didn't go, I mean, ESPN goes, "We don't want him on this card."
Yeah, I mean, it's almost.
Or throw him on the undercard. Don't make him the co-main event.
Well, just as a fight, it's not good enough to be
on the
co-main
undercard,
event.
it's
Yeah.
a great thing on the undercard.
Yeah, Cerrone could
I'm
have been
curious
the main
to
event.
see if this guy can bang or not. don't make him the co-main event.
Yeah,
Make
it
him
was
even the
stupid.
main event of an undercard.
Yeah.
But now there is no undercard. Now everything on ESPN is an undercard.
Where do you guys? Hey, let's talk about that fight for a second. Though, where do you think that was heading if he didn't do the illegal knee? Do you think Hardy? He was struggling a little bit though.
He was struggling a little bit.
Yeah,
that
but
guy was
it's-
talking a lot of shit. He was getting in his face like,
Yeah.
hit me more. Like, he was doing that kind of shit. I mean,
Do they have it up? Can we watch a little?
I think he's
of
a tomato can.
it? Who? Hardy?
That guy that none of us have ever heard of. Even
Yeah.
Rogan said he's never heard of this guy.
Really?
Rogan said it on the Shao podcast. He goes, who's he fighting? And he said his name. He goes, I've never seen this guy fight. I don't know anything about him. But, and then Shao's like, well, he's fought 3 tomato cans. So obviously this is a 4th.
Well, and then they said this guy Crowder is not a wrestler at all, and he was giving him a lot of
The
trouble.
John
with his
Madden of UFC, our good friend Joe Rogan, wasn't familiar with this guy's skills or hasn't seen him fight. So how would we know him?
The EFC, I mean, Dana White is just like, you cashed out and you're ruining
Exactly.
something.
Right when I was doing this to you, you said they
So
cashed out.
much
That's exactly what he
money,
did.
Dude.
And
I mean, dude, you're ruining a sport. This thing could be even bigger, but instead you're taking the quick buck. You're jumping over dollars to make dimes. That's what you're doing, dude.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that. That's exactly what they're doing.
Let's
yeah.
see what's on HBO this year. Oh, can't wait. Game of
got-
Thrones.
So I got my dad a smart TV. They're so fucking cheap.
Oh yeah, you talked
Dude.
about
Oh, nothing. Yeah.
120. I just bought one for my house. 120 bucks for a 32-inch television.
Yeah.
Right,
Remember
so I
they
got-
were like 500 for something that small?
Dude,
and
Dude,
you're like,
like
I can
2
never
years
have a
ago,
big
they were
TV.
like $2,000, right?
Yeah.
So I bought my dad it, and I got him Netflix. I'm paying for the HBO, everything. Now he's like, where can I watch my other movies? Dad, how much programming do you need? Why is every day am I getting email about new charges?
So he's just running up the bill. That's great.
Dude, just watch the free shit. I'm gotcha.
So funny.
So he's just buying new releases.
Where can I watch other movies? There's enough programming. Watch Game of Thrones. How many seasons is Game of Thrones?
A lot.
Yeah, watch that.
9.
Get
Yeah.
back at me.
Jeez, yeah.
Where'd Jason go?
No, probably fucking do a coke bump or
8
something.
seasons so far. Yeah, so 9th season coming up. Well, okay.
All
What
right.
are you up to there, Sam?
That's fun. What I had something I wanted to talk about. Oh, basketball. I love this season, man.
a good season,
Can
yeah.
I tell you?
It's weird,
I
though.
love Joel Embiid. I fucking love that guy. I love they talk so much shit to everybody. I love that he doesn't get along. Hey, dude, I don't want to get along. I just want to talk mad shit.
Well, hey, what about Butler? Jimmy Butler? That's not working out, right? It's weird.
Butler's just he's not a guy get. Dude, this is gonna be your third flame
Yeah.
out.
I really thought that was gonna work too. I was so surprised.
I don't know, man. He has no history getting along with anybody.
Yeah, I don't. But he just seemed like he fit that team. Like it seemed like you could drop him in there and he could make it work.
He
but-
He is the third best guy on that team.
Did you see what Kyrie Irving said about? It seems like he's kind of coming to an understanding now of LeBron because Kyrie Irving's having to deal with the younger players on his team now.
Apparently, he called him and apologized for being
Yeah.
difficult in the past,
Isn't that weird?
Well, the problem
which
with
Barkley
Kyrie,
hated.
oh,
Barkley
did he?
was like, "What a pussy move! What a pussy move to
course.
call an apology." I'm
course.
like, that's
Well, I mean,
classic
like if you go
Barkley.
like, "Wow, dude, now I see what you're trying to do." I understand that. I don't think that's a pussy move. I think that's like a sign of maturity. But at the same time, Kyrie, it's like you aren't what LeBron was.
You know?
LeBron, as crazy as I think that guy is, and as I think he's get more and more, I'm what a dude in that area, the type of person you have to be to get to that atmosphere is like super selfish and really phony as fuck. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, dude. There's shit he's doing where it's like, fucking Carter's like, we'll come back when we're ready. It's like, hey, dog, you're on the Lakers. As much as I hate the Lakers, LeBron James in the history of that team is maybe the 6th best guy. Just in terms of Lakers,
Lakers,
dude.
which is a pretty big honor.
Yeah, I mean, but
When you
dude,
factor in Kareem,
you're acting like you're
fucking-
like Godzilla, dog. Welcome to Monster Island, okay? You're not Shaq, Kobe,
yeah, but
Magic,
all the
Kareem.
dinosaurs are
Oh, I'd
80
take him
years
over
old.
Kobe.
Right, but dude,
I'd
they
take
all
LeBron
came.
over
They
Kobe.
played. That's
But
a
not
debate.
Laker, not a Lake. As a Laker, no.
Right, but in terms of
NBA,
like
I would.
the history, Okay,
but
that's
not
a
the
debate.
history of the Lakers.
Shaq,
Not
I
the
take
his-
Shaq over LeBron. You
Yep.
take young Shaq versus young
He's a
LeBron?
monster.
Absolutely.
Dude, young Shaq could stay and cover fucking LeBron.
Dude, I saw. Remember when he got into a fight about a while ago?
I saw it in Orlando.
Yeah,
I
in
saw this
Orlando.
recently too, yeah.
And then you see and you go, one, I forgot when Shaq had hair.
Yeah.
Two, I forgot how like skinny he kind of
Dude,
was.
nimble as fuck.
He was like svelte.
Remember
That's
him
what-
in Blue Chips when he was playing
Yeah,
that? Yeah,
it was that
he
era.
Dude,
like
if
Shaq
you-
out of college was like not fat fucking crazy Shaq.
Shaq
who still was
had
agile.
Kevin Garnett's kill attitude and business-like work ethic, it wouldn't even be debate who the greatest player of all time was.
I mean, he's still. You could
If
still
you
argue.
put-
you could still argue.
If you keep everything about
If
Shaq,
you could
but
draft
just put-
everybody of all time, how high was Shaq on your pick list?
what?
Everybody of all time, and they're all in their prime.
For today's NBA though, or
Oh, dude.
Yeah, today's NBA,
If
but
Shaq was
everybody
in
all
his
time.
NBA today, he would They would be working to stop it. He would destroy everybody.
Yep.
you think they would have to hack a Shaq again?
Oh,
all
for
over
dude.
again?
Of course.
He would destroy a nimble Shaq. Like everyone thinks Joel Embiid's amazing. Joel Embiid is nothing compared to what young Shaq
What about
was.
Shaq ripping every rim down? When's the last time we saw somebody not only tear a rim down, but multiple times in his career?
Yeah.
He fucking broke the rim.
Yeah, dude, he is so good, dude. Like, look at that.
Show
dude.
him ripping the rim
Look
down.
at that guy,
These
dude.
it should be in here. These are his top 10 Magic plays.
Oh, okay. Because, I mean, this guy would
Look at that
fucking,
spin move. Wow.
Dude, I mean, like, that's.
And now it's against one of the greatest centers of all time.
Oh, yeah, dude. For sure.
Valderrama.
For sure, dude. Shaq
and
was just a
funny,
monster, dude.
charismatic.
Shaq was
Like if
Yeah.
Shaq was your neighbor, you'd be so happy.
Yeah, dude, he was huge in the 90s. Like
My grandma's
in
neighbor-
culture, he was massive.
My
Dude.
grandma's neighbor was Macho Man.
When he was
That was
acting
so
and stuff,
cool.
and rapping. around,
Imagine if it was Shaq.
Macho Man.
That's the
You know what I mean?
coolest show I've ever heard.
Yeah.
My grandma's neighbor was
Macho
the
Man.
Macho Man.
They
And
these
they-
teams should have been better. Though.
They would
These-
invite my grandma
Well,
and her
this is
husband
the
to
egos.
parties.
This is all egos.
Yeah.
And it's what Shaq, the one flaw Shaq had was he had an ego. And he couldn't get along
They all did though.
with like people like
No, not the guy that created, released his own martial arts video game. Super Nintendo.
And a rap album. And
I had
a
that
movie,
game.
And
Shaq
a
Fu.
fucking,
What a great game.
Shaq was great, dude.
Shaq Fu, man, that game was
I
not
mean,
great.
this
but
guy
I
would
had
do any commercial. He's almost
He
like
still
us.
will. He's doing local shitty fuck. Oh yeah, look at that. He's still doing local
He's the
shitty
best,
fucking
dude.
insurance commercials.
And you remember, dude, like he hated David Robinson because he wouldn't sign an autograph.
I've been hanging out with the general. The general is the best insurance you could ever.
Right there. Look at that. Literally broke
Wow.
the rim.
I've been
he
hanging.
hangs with the general. He hated the admiral. I mean, it all makes sense.
Those commercials are the worst. The general.
Look at that.
Man.
Dude,
Hey.
do you remember? Go to when
if he
Derek
died
Coleman
when that
dunked on
happened?
Shaq.
When that would happen, how do they finish the game?
They don't.
Look at
No,
that.
it takes them a long time. They have other ones that they can bring out, but it
Yeah.
takes like 20 minutes for them to like bring
That's
another one
actually
out.
not that long.
This is they actually in some like remember when he was in college he
give me
broke
the-
one of those glass rims and then they started phasing those out around that time because
Get your insurance from the general.
it used to be if you broke the rim the glass would just pour down on you.
Yeah, go to
Derek Coleman, you said.
Derek Coleman dunking on Shaq. Like Derek Coleman was so good. Another guy that like Boogie Cousins, all the skills in the world, just
DC.
Boogie Cousins.
boom and just stares him down. I used to love that. Dude, I love Derek.
He
Here it
couldn't
is.
stay in shape though. That was his problem.
Boogie Cousins is a
I
terrible
love
actor.
Derek Coleman.
Coleman couldn't stay fit, though.
Derek Coleman was just the Boogie Cousins of that time. All the skills in the world.
Derek Coleman's a terrible actor. He could never be in Kazam.
Kind of sounds like Josh Martin too.
Yeah.
And Gabe, like all had a baby.
Basically, you're an idiot. We're doing all of my. You guys want to be in my Super Bowl poll?
Were you around
got
him?
2 squares, by the way.
Were you around him for the Saints game, Josh?
No. I'd rather.
I would love to have
I'd
been
rather
around the
literally be at a fucking dentist getting a fucking root canal, not on fucking painkillers, than be around Josh Martin during a fucking Saints game.
You guys are terrible people. You don't even understand football like I do.
I love. Dude. Anything from the 80s and 90s. Oh, I love that shit. Dude.
Uniforms are all
There'll
better. that's
never
for sure.
be NBA fights like there used to be. Like
Yeah.
we grew up with like a real like bench clearing. Like
Yeah.
you're just like, oh, here we go again. I mean, you would watch Pistons Bulls in the 80s into the early 90s just because like there's going to be some fireworks
Well, what's
tonight.
the last good one? Is it the Palace?
Yeah, Malice in the
yeah.
Palace.
It's got to be it, right? The
Yeah.
last.
The last real good one
Well,
was, and that's when, what's his
close-
face?
we
went into the
almost
stands.
had one.
Latrell Sprewell.
No, what's his
between-
name went into the stands and was fighting people. What was that one?
Yeah, that's Malice in the Palace.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, there was almost one.
Ron
Ron Artest,
There
thank
was
you.
almost one between Ibaka and I think
Chewbacca.
James Jones or whatever the
Ibaka.
guy from Miami Heat. Like it got this close, and then I think Ibaka realized this dude was a martial artist. Like
Oh, really?
yeah, you hear stories of that guy from his dad used to bring his brothers into the octagon and they would have to fight.
What do you think? We only have a few minutes left now. This is something I wanted to bring up to you.
Real quick, my special is still out there. I gotta start promoting that. Go to
That's what I was just going to bring up. What a coincidence. I was going to promote you for the last 5 minutes.
He just interrupted you. He's like, I don't care.
I know. I don't care what you have to say.
No, that's not what I said at all. I
Let's
wanted to
take
get
a call about Chad Zumach.
Aaron's on fire at the end of the podcast.
Chad Zumach, thief.
Go to
Tweet at Chad Zumach, you thief.
Stop. Go to Vimeo.com. Put in Sam Tripoli. I got 2 specials, 0 fucks, and Armageddon.
You know, by the time the year is done, you might actually be able to say Vimeo without saying
dude.
Venmo, whatever.
Kiss sticks, dog.
It is Venmo.
Kiss sticks,
It's usually
dog.
Venmo.
Venmo. What'd I say?
It's Vimeo.
Vimeo.
You already
Vimeo.
forgot
That's
again.
what I said.
Vimeo.
Okay, go on. Kiss sticks, everybody. Oh,
Kiss dicks
no,
is
that's
what
not
I'm
it.
trying to teach Max.
I
to
don't
say
James
think so.
first.
Johnson, like it got. That's it. Nope. The
This
other
is it
one.
right
That
here?
one. That got close. That got close. And then I think he goes, oh shit. I think Ibaka goes, oh yeah, you know karate.
What's all, you were talking about the 90s. It is weird though that when they have those throwback nights and they paint the court, it always looks better than what they have now. All those uniforms from the 90s are great.
Oof,
They
oof,
traded punches.
oof,
They
oof.
traded.
Guys, Jason still wanted to say something.
Go on, Jason.
I'll bring it up next week.
To be continued.
To be continued.
What a cliffhanger.
Oh, he did. He did punk out, right? He threw some punches and then he's like, nope, never mind.
Yeah.
Because he just whispered, I know Kung Fu.
Yeah. See, look at that, dude. You totally read lips.
He goes, I got a black belt and a blacker dick.
Okay, let's start. Let's have a new checkbox where we check off all the things.
I think he does that at home. Like,
Yeah,
he
it's
makes
like,
sure
okay, I got
his quota.
racism,
He's like, I
child
didn't
rape,
bring up
domestic violence.
women
Fuck
getting killed
Jesus.
enough.
Don't forget about fuck Jesus.
Yeah. Do that guy. Go on. What were you gonna
I
say?
think we were when Jason had.
Jason,
Oh,
your
I just
final
wanted to know.
announcement.
It's no announcement. I just wanted your opinion on something.
Yeah.
What do you think about what you're reading on your phone right now?
Go on.
Louis doing a gig in San Jose and people protesting it,
They're
and
stupid.
why can't this guy work?
They're just stupid.
Fuck
It
those
makes
people.
no sense.
It
makes no
it's
sense.
fine. He apologized. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything that he did.
Yeah.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Why can you do an armed robbery?
Why can Bill
And
Cosby?
people will protest in the street saying you should be allowed to work and let him go back to
Who's
work.
this?
They'll for anybody. These
Bill
I know.
Cosby did
a certain kind of
theater
person.
gigs. He was doing a theater gig tour
Yeah.
while his trial was going on.
No.
and he can't. And Louis
No,
can't
what
do
about
a gig.
fucking the fact that Chris Brown is touring? What the fuck do you? What about the fact that people
the
in
great
Chicago
example.
What about R.
went
Kelly?
to R. Kelly's birthday party after that miniseries came out? And why aren't white women who are going fucking nuts saying anything to these two? Because white chicks are more afraid of being called racist than they are fucking of actually sticking to their fucking point. And that's why this happens. Because the same reason Judd Apatow calls out him, because politically it's okay, because the fucking momos he runs with in this fucking town will applaud him. But if he actually went after anybody else that didn't fit in his fucking bullshit,
And that's why this
you get
podcast
called
is
out.
great, because we do not fear being called racist.
You know? And it's just like, dude, he hasn't been charged. If you don't think the guy's lost shit, lose $28 million and
More
tell
than
me
that,
you haven't
Sam,
lost
he
shit.
lost more than that.
Well-
they fucking shit canned a movie that was already done.
His show.
They didn't even
I mean,
release it.
His great show. Wonderful. That was a loss for everybody because that show was great.
He lost $28 million just in stand up. Just in stand up for the last
So
2 years.
dumb, dude.
And
Not including
And I'm
movies,
listening
TV
to all these
show,
guys.
anything.
Like, I'm not gonna say his
And I'm not-
name, but
we're-
he's on the wall over there. Fucking calls like
Brody
he's
Stevens.
like, He goes. Dude, dude, he's ran people out of town. I'm like, who did he run out of town? And he's like, I know somebody running out of town. Who? Name her. And it turns out this one chick said that Louis asked him, could he beat off in front of her?
Asked.
And she said no. And she told everybody that he got her fired from there. And she quit the business. You know how many times I've been fired, dude?
You know how many times I've beat off in front of people?
Yeah.
Chappelle had the best take on that one, by the way. Maybe your dreams just weren't, that.
By the way,
that
Chappelle
enduring.
did.
Or maybe you weren't good enough.
Chappelle did the store Sunday night, apparently. I still think he might still be on stage right now. So if you want to go see Chappelle, get to the Comedy Store in the next 4.5 hours, and you'll be able to
But
catch.
no, there's a certain type of person, that wants to see convicts get back, immediately after they get out of jail. But this guy, they're saying he hasn't served long. He said, I apologize, I'm going to take some time off. He took a whole year off.
A year.
How long is he supposed to lay out?
Not long enough for Steve Ranzizi, I'll tell you that right now.
That it could have made $40 million that year.
How long is he supposed to lay out? I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
it's just stupid, man. It's just stupid. And
Cosby took a
now
month
these
off.
same blue check fuckheads are like, don't want to admit when they're wrong about the Native American guy and the fucking.
As
Dwight
someone who
Yoakam.
has a blue check,
Cosby
I'm
took a
taking
month
offense
off.
to that.
What?
R. Kelly has not stopped working.
Yeah.
Cosby took 1 month off.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he's in jail right now, and R. Kelly probably should be or will be.
Oh, yeah.
But neither one of them stopped working
Kiss
at
dicks,
all.
dude.
Please don't.
KDD.
Don't tar.
Kiss dicks, dude.
Don't tar all us blue check people with
Yeah,
that, bro.
fuck
Okay,
blue
thank you.
checks. Like the kids that's a psyop, by the way. But
Okay,
dude, to
right.
not even
What
admit
is?
that you
Sports
fucking dude, that whole thing they edited it to put it out, dude. That was all done for guys. Thank you for joining this Christian
Louis
podcast.
C.K. is a creep.
What?
He's done creepy shit.
Yeah, like
that's fine.
But who has?
But what has
dude?
he done that's illegal?
Yeah. What?
What?
What has he done to
He's
warrant
done creepy
never being
shit,
allowed
guys.
to work?
I'm not saying he hasn't.
Like what?
People are creepy, though, man.
Yeah. What?
So
Sex is just
You're talking
creepy.
to me
It's
and
a creepy
Sam.
area.
Yeah.
You're talking to me and Sam. I guarantee you, Sam and I have done creepier shit than Louis C.K.
Listen, dude.
Maybe.
When he told Dana and Julia
Today.
if his management goes, you tell anybody you're done this town. That is that's horrible.
Yeah.
And he paid the price for that.
That's the offense to me. That's the worst thing.
of all. He
But
paid
what's
the
he
price for
supposed
that.
to do? How long is he punished?
They went on to have great careers, man. Dana and them, they sold TV shows, they started movies, they did stand-up. Dude, it's not like they didn't work. If they didn't work, I would understand your argument. They worked, man. And that's why this other girl, it's laziness. It's easy just to blame it on somebody. These girls went and worked. What did he do? He beat off in front of chicks. He
Still-
beat off at Conan.
Still creepy.
Okay. Creepy
Is that a
isn't
crime, though,
illegal.
man?
Creepy's weird.
Weird. I'm weird, dog.
Yeah.
I'm weird.
Yeah.
So
I
should be
murdered
allowed-
a child.
Okay.
I murdered
Okay.
a child, and I don't want to confess to that.
Guys, kiss sticks, dude. We love you guys very much.
Is that your new thing, or what is that?
Yeah.
Kiss sticks?
Kiss sticks, dude.
Suck it.